like details.
Oh, okay. But it's a recording, right? So it doesn't even matter because we're making this recording so that they could see what happened, right?
Oh, okay.
No,
well,
he
then, hell,
stopped
I'll hang
recording.
out and spy on you guys
Right. Okay.
Didn't he stop
in
recording?
a
I
non-creepy
guess
way.
he's
I promise.
just recording to have a record of it, I guess.
I suppose it's up to Josh if he wants them to leave or not.
Yeah. I don't see a problem if they just are silent and don't talk at all.
I'll just unplug
You
my
made that
microphone.
very clear. I'll unplug mine too.
Just shut up!
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen already.
Just
I'm
Don't
not
talk.
saying anything.
I'll have you know. I had
Okay, I
2
am back.
9th level slots left.
To answer your guys' question, the Americans do need to leave. I am
Oh.
recording this and we'll post it at the very end of the campaign. I'm
Oh,
recording the whole campaign, so
Oh,
I just
3
won't
years
wow.
from
this
now.
until the very end because session zeros are private.
okay.
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 But like every other, yeah. Anything else, you guys? I'm gonna ask some question.
Well, it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys in like 2 weeks. All of you. I'll see some of you in 1 week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll see some people in 1 week.
All right.
Congrats on the win, you fuck.
Thanks.
Have a good night, you guys.
Yeah.
Brian.
See you, Brian.
Okay.
See ya.
Damn, what was I gonna ask you? Yeah, luck.
Luck, what about it?
That question from before.
What about it? I thought we answered all those.
I asked you it again and I didn't get a response. So,
Can you say it?
if you want, I mean, yeah, I mean, at some point it will. I will use the fucking feat, so it's not like it even matters. So I have base 13 luck, right?
You
And I have
rolled
the
a 10 total, right?
I rolled 3 times and then I averaged it out and rounded up.
And it was a 10.
It was a 13.
Then you have 16 base luck.
13, okay. And then that bonus effect, is that still a thing?
What bonus effect?
Advantage.
Yeah, so you get advantage on any rolls that require the luck stat, and you have a
Right.
+3 to your luck. So if you
Yeah.
had 13, you now have 16.
Cool.
And you get
Yeah,
advantage on all that.
That's all I wanted to know.
Ronnie,
Yeah.
you can go another hour overtime, can you?
Yeah. No problem.
Okay, you're good. You're good.
We won't finish it tonight. Well, we might. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
I gotta put the fucking dog away.
There's
So
like
feel free to do
literally
it before we start.
no character art of people that are scarred.
What
Mhm.
sort of character art are you looking for?
Like my character has like a burn scar like on his left side of his body.
Okay. I've got a lot
And,
of
like,
character art.
The
Let me see
only
if I-
character art I could find was like an elf or a half elf.
Right.
But my character is like brown skinned.
Right.
So a dark skinned burn victim. No, seriously, that's
Yeah,
what he is.
kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have control of my token, Josh.
Mm. That is a pretty hard. Yeah, you probably need
Yeah,
to
I'm
use a
gonna.
temporary one for a minute
Yeah.
Okay. So we're now.
because you said you had a commission going, right?
Again.
Yeah.
Who'd you commission? Is he good? Are they good?
I don't remember. I can find it later.
My guy's pretty good. I can send you him.
Yeah, please.
link to his profile, and I can tell you exactly the characters that I commissioned.
Okay.
He's he or she, maybe it's a she, Russian, but kind of looks like. So,
You now have control of your character, Daniel.
thank you.
Oh, these are nice.
Yeah, so first one, most recent, I commissioned that.
You commissioned Agnes?
Yeah.
Oh.
Commissioned Squib, which is the fifth one in the first row, the last one.
Fuck me.
Okay.
Ronnie, left or right?
Commissioned Mori, the second in the second row.
Yeah.
Do you want left or right for now?
Just take the left one, I guess. Right one. Take the right one.
Okay.
You see that one?
Yeah, I saw that.
And then you might recognize this character. Third row. First and
Alma.
second.
Oh, fuck me, dude. Yo, I've seen this picture before.
Yeah, man, I had it for the game.
Alma.
Yeah, Alma, the
That
one,
guy-
my one.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
that time I threw a vampire off a thing with like a 30-something athletics check. Yeah, I just off this bridge, pick you up, and I threw him off.
It
and then,
seems like
hmm.
she mostly does chicks.
They didn't have a problem with Dirty Dan at all, and I think
Okay.
they were excited. But they just were on holidays, and they're just like, "Listen, I don't want to do any work during the holidays, so just don't pay me for this, please. I don't want to feel like I have an obligation." I was like, "Okay, yeah." So like, get back to me on the 10th, and I'll get to work. But we're
Right.
playing on the 10th, so no time for a sketch.
Are you, did you just contact her through DeviantArt?
Yeah, there's a commission page somewhere here. She might have taken it down.
I think it's in.
Let me. Commissions open. Yeah, it should be. If you go to her profile,
Yeah, I see it.
which is
I see
just
it.
profile. There it is. It's expensive though, but like I just like the quality because
It's not that expensive.
damn, like it's really highly detailed.
Yeah.
Done to specifications.
Yeah, a bust up color plus a simple background is only 45 American?
American, I believe. Yeah.
Okay, so that's like, oh, Jesus, that is $70 good. Okay, not bad. I paid something ridiculous for that Zeph one.
Well, how much did you pay?
Oh fuck, dude, it's been a while. I can probably check my emails to get.
Yeah, man. How much did you pay, dude?
Did you get me a picture, Kirk?
Yeah, it's in my thingy.
Oh, it is. It's already in there. Cool. Perfect.
Yeah, it's the little circle. I made it a circle for you, my dude.
Dude. That's why I like that token stamp website, because you don't have to. But it's nice that you already did.
Commission. Probably.
He's hitting her up right now.
You
Tell
have
him.
your token.
Tell him.
Ronnie, add all your stats, please.
Tell him that Tree Man sent you.
Okay. I'm not hitting her up. I'm just looking for the email at the minute.
Okay. Yeah.
Twitter. Why is there so much fucking Twitter? Poonam Patel? Oh, no.
If you search on Twitter hashtag commission open, then you'll find a lot of artists that.
I might have found her through that, actually.
Oh, Jesus.
I love the simple days of level 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So easy as a DM.
That's why my next campaign is
1v1.
5 levels of commoner.
Oh, no.
Oh, really?
5 levels of commoner before they even get to level 1.
Nice. Oh, yeah. The one time you ran, right?
Yeah, like you guys were commoners, yeah.
Yeah, but your
But,
campaign is 5 levels of commoners, level 1.
Yes.
Do they keep the HP?
You don't really get much HP
Right, but do they
when you
keep?
level up. Yeah, but um, they keep a lot of stuff, but a lot of stuff let's get removed too because it's part of like you become a class.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like you play your backstory.
Yo, who dat? We got 4 people? What?
That's me.
You?
That's my recording.
Oh, okay. I'm the only one here with a brown circle. Got my
Yeah,
other guys.
you fucked it up.
Well, listen, this is Dan we're talking about.
I'll fix it when you get me a real picture.
If any of them would have a brown circle background, Josh, it would be Dan. I assume.
And that is no, not Brian. Fuck out of here.
Who the fuck is Severin?
That is fucking what's his name? Jesus Christ! I'm like looking through names and
Paul.
say a name. Brian.
Oh, is he a Warforged?
No, he is a Gith.
Oh. Oh shit.
How the
Okay.
fuck can't I find your name? Smug. Oh, because it's actually Kirk, and I was looking for some random fucking meme name. Got it. Found it. You now have
Right.
access of your token too, there, guy.
Thanks, my dude.
What would the check I'd make for what we talked about?
You can't just say shit like that, Tristan.
Got it. I will whisper.
Tristan, I can't.
giving way too much credit to my memory.
I cannot find that email, so I'm just gonna spitball. It was something like 85 New Zealand dollars.
Pardon? What? Wait. What you guys?
It was like 85 New Zealand dollars or something like that.
Oh, I don't know. It
I'll
depends on
convert
the
it.
accessories you get usually.
No.
Okay.
That was what I paid for Zip.
Oh, how much was it? Sorry.
I'll convert it to USD for you. It's like
Yeah.
$60. 60 American bucks.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Etsy has a lot of artists that you can commission from.
Might shop
Yeah,
around.
For like simple concepts of like, I just want a picture for this guy. Get cheap shit, and then when you want to actually get a good character art, go to the expensive people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have sent a warning. I guess I'll have to warn you guys in 2 separate groups. But this campaign is definitely not scaled down in any way.
Mhm.
What do you mean?
Difficulty-wise
From the previous?
from the previous. So do keep
We-
that in mind.
Yeah, we were expecting that.
Okay.
At least I was. I was like, yeah, listen.
So I'm keeping my modified challenge ratings. So
Oh,
just
jeez.
so you guys know. 'Cause
Right.
I don't believe in the normal 5e challenge rating.
Yeah. Which you should probably tell Paul if you haven't already told him, because I think
He-
all of us are on that.
It won't bug him because he hasn't played D&D before.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, I don't know if you saw it, Kirk, but there is a familiar face I told you about in the 3rd row.
You mean Elma? Yeah.
No.
Oh.
The 2 people beside, or the same character beside Alma.
Fucking Ethel.
Hell yeah.
Fucking hell, dude.
Yeah, dude.
She draws a lot of like giant fetish stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, hey.
I just ignore that and just character
Put
art.
that in my bedtime folder.
Yeah, it's
I collect like character art for any characters I want to make, and it's like I've got a folder that's, you know, for use, and then there's another folder that's too sexy for use. I like the art, but it's just fucking like, really obvious this is porn.
You'd think it was like fetish shit, but then you realize all that stuff is commissioned. Except for she is coming actually.
I shouldn't boast about this, but
Oh, never mind.
Here we go.
how big is this folder right now?
Are we talking about fetish shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I need
It's,
to?
it's past 2,000 files already. Let's see, 3,000 files.
Oh shit!
It's
Let me-
past 4 gigabytes now. Let's see.
Okay. Let's get off the fetish train.
Oh,
Hold on. I'm
Go to
calculating
DMs. Don't
my
worry,
folder now.
Josh. My folder's tallying up.
Yeah.
Yeah, just one last off-topic thing.
Yeah, just chill. Give us a second.
Okay,
3
so
nerds with a shared passion.
16 gigabytes, and
Holy
it's 31,000 files. Actually, 32,000 files.
So not just pictures, then.
I'm past 20 now.
Oh shit, Ronnie! Hell,
It's
this is like 5 years.
It's a collection from like since I started going on the internet, it's like 2000. So it's like 18 years, 19 years of.
That's a long answer.
I'm at 40 now.
Holy shit! That's
Well,
impressive.
40 gigs in your fetish folder.
No. It's past 60 now. It just passed 80.
Oh, it's going.
Oh, fuck, dude.
It's 105 gigabytes. And it's 160,117 files.
What?
I am impressed.
And it's 666 folders. I didn't know that fits.
It's appropriate.
Piece of
And
trivia.
this folder on this computer was made 30th of July 2013.
Speaking of
Wow.
Yes.
not speaking of that really, but Kirk, did you ever do that thing I asked you to with the location and the number?
No, I expected next week to be the deadline, so
Yeah.
I like to procrastinate. I do have a number for you and a location. Let me just look at that again.
My
Exactly
thing
what it is.
stopped. I don't really collect pictures. I collect games. So this doesn't.
I
come as
understand you.
a shock to you, but
Yeah.
my folder is 397 gigabytes.
Do I have an older folder here? Let's see.
Fucking, where's the? You sent it to me under Facebook, right?
Facebook, or maybe I left it in the top left of your bio sheet. I said that my preference, if you did not have one for location, was the back of the neck, like Hitman style.
Oh, yeah, no. I wanted to do it on the Jewish tattoo style concentration camp.
Like on the forearm.
Yeah, that's the one.
Wow, that's should really submit that to no context.
As long as you have a number too, you're fine.
Yeah, I'll message that real quick.
Just make sure it's in the 3000s.
Yeah, it's definitely there.
Got it. All right, are we ready to start? I have no music, so fuck
Oh
off,
no,
guys.
that's
It was supposed to be
fine.
Next week, but
Listen, I'm gonna put on some cowboy tracks in my background, so I'm gonna be immersed. But yeah, I sent you whispered right now what I wanted to do. You asked me to make a track for it.
it's going to be Tinkers.
Tinkerers. Okay. I don't actually have them. This is all by hand, so can I still make a check?
You can make a check. I need you to start with an int check since you don't even have Tinker's tools.
Let me advantage. Although, can I tell you how I'm doing this? Because you're making it sound really okay.
It's not really complicated.
Yes,
but you're one of the first to do it, and you don't even have Tinker's tools. You don't do this kind of thing very often.
So this is what's gonna happen, right? Dan is gonna buy like 3 glass jars. Right? And then he's gonna buy and he's gonna try and find, and if he can't find it, there's been times since the job posting and he's come here, I assume. He's just gonna have bought just dry as fuck leaves. And then he's gonna put holes in the top of the lids for the jars. And then he's just gonna have them ready.
Yeah. Which
and he'd ask for like leaves that smoked a lot. That's
Right.
it. That's all.
Right. I need
That's
an
all he's doing.
intelligence check, please.
Okay, cool.
You're
I
making
completely understand you, but you're not a tinker.
You making
as
a
of yet.
fucking hell. Alright.
Okay. Just make a dex check for me. Just general sleight of hand if you have proficiency in it.
Oh,
for
Do
me.
you
It
have
sounds like you're
proficiency?
making the first bong.
Do you have proficiency in sleight of hand?
I do not.
Okay, so we'll just take the 7.
2.
So you have your jar, hole in the top, leaves inside.
Yeah, and he's got.
He's got
And I'm gonna say that cost you a total of 5 silver for everything.
Okay, he's also gonna buy some like really easily lightable paper.
Okay.
And that's it.
6 silver.
6. Okay, cool.
Uh,
And he
Simple
wants 3. So is
So-
that 18?
Sorry?
Is that 18 if he wants 3?
No, that was enough for 3. That was enough for 3.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, yeah, that's it.
Okay. So you have all gathered at the Harvest's End Tavern in a location. You're all in Arenell. You're all in Catharan, Arenell. Both Dan and Victor, you know this area pretty well. Dan more so. Victor, not somewhere that you would typically hang out.
Mhm.
But you do know this area. You've been around quite a while. You live here. It's a pretty shitty town, farming town, used as the smuggling town of Arenell because it's a port city. But it's used for smuggling. If people are smuggling things on Arenell, they're smuggling really shady things because things aren't typically illegal here. So if they're smuggling things out or into Arenell, there's some shady shit. And this is where people typically go to smuggle things. So with that, you have gathered at the Harvest End Tavern. It's actually a pretty nice tavern. It's run by 2 Dragonborns who are brothers.
Okay.
The Dragonborn that is watching overnight has white scales as you guys are meeting at midnight.
Okay, so who's in the tavern currently? 2 people?
So you're meeting here at midnight. The tavern keeper's name, both of you would know, is Torcus. He's a friendly guy. You're also the mage's name, as I never got that to any of you, is Jeffron.
Jeffron.
Currently in the tavern tonight, there are 4 guests. You 2 look around, Dan and Victor. You have a couple older gentlemen that are sitting by themselves off in a corner, kind of chatting. You have the barkeep, would make 5. And then you have each other. So as you look over, Dan, would you like to describe your character, Victor?
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
Victor. Yeah.
Victor. I thought it said Dan, but yeah.
Dan looks over to you, and you will describe your
Okay.
character first.
Yeah.
So,
He's wearing actually quite fine clothes, which might be stupid for being here. He's not wearing any like. Well, it looks like it has money, and that's the problem, I guess.
Right.
And on his, from what you can see on his left face, there's like a scar, like a burn scar, covering most of his left face, and then going down his neck, and then like you can see his arm is, well, actually has a glove on his arm, so you can't see that. And other than that, he has with him like a bag with all his gear next to him.
Shit.
does he?
And
by
He
any
doesn't really
chance,
have much. Like he has like a golden chain, like that's connected to something, and he has a necklace, something that you can't see because it goes down beneath his clothes.
excellent. Does he by any chance have his family's sigil visible?
No.
Okay. So that is the other character you see in this bar, besides the two old guys chatting in the corner and the barkeep. Victor, besides the two old guys and the barkeep, you also look over and you see Dan. Dan, would you like to describe how your character looks, please?
Yeah, so I don't know how long we've been in here, but Dan has since ordered a drink. I don't know how well he knows the bartender. Probably.
You've probably had a few experiences with this bartender.
Yeah,
know him as
exactly.
well as anybody would know a bartender. He keeps secrets. He's a good guy to talk to. He's a good guy to talk to about trade and smuggling. For a price, he will keep your secrets.
Okay, I will.
He and his brother are both known for that.
Will keep it. Listen, Josh. You think I'm joking? I'm keeping notes this time. Okay, so Dan will have since ordered a drink, and he will have been capriciously kind of looking around. He's sitting on one relaxed, right? But he's also has his feet on another chair across from him, and he's just kind of looking around like that, like kind of a bit condescending, a little bit. He himself is currently wearing. Damn, I gave an entire clothing description to the artist, but now I don't want to have to find that fucking email. So let's just say he's wearing like a white cotton shirt, normal kind of pants for, I guess, kind of leather pants. He's wearing leather armor on top of that, and then he has in his finger. He's been twirling it around, kind of like a coin, but it's not a coin. It looks like a musket ball with like something on it engraved. Okay. He also has this. It looks to be kind of a handkerchief he's got around his neck. It kind of really hardcore clashes with his like just brown and white outfit. It's just a yellow scarf there.
Okay.
And he's kind of just eyes up, been looking around. Let's say he does have like that shape of duster on as well on his head.
Okay.
Standard black as well, and he has this also fancy looking dagger on his back pocket, and he also has this rucksack as well. He is not he's got a short sword at his side, and he's got a bow and a quiver strung over his shoulder.
Perfect. So as you two kind of make eye contact, look away again, a door does open from upstairs. Having just arrived 6 hours earlier, you guys had time to sleep and rest. But coming down the stairs, you see a Warforged. Would you like to describe yourself, Valentine?
Yeah. So you see coming down the stairs a Warforged. He wears a long dark green hooded cloak. The hood currently up. Otherwise naked, displaying his naked as a Warforged kid. Dark wood body with bits of metal connecting, for structural integrity. Light bronze sort of look to the middle, and very dark wood. Glowing green eyes with some little hints of light escaping from other places. He's got a longbow strung across his back with a quiver down by his hip. 2 hand axes sheathed on a belt that he's wearing, and also just a strap going across his chest, holding a pouch at his other side. Yeah, that's what he looks like.
Yeah. You strut down the stairs. You see the room before you that I have described. What would you like to do? There's still a couple empty tables around. The bar is completely empty, also, minus the barkeep who is there.
So did I arrived with the mage? Is that
You arrived with the mage. He did come out and sail you back, and both of you took rooms and went to sleep after your long journey, just getting some rest.
So he hasn't come down yet?
He has not come down yet, no.
Okay. Well, I'll just go to the bar and get a drink and take a seat somewhere unoccupied.
Okay. So as you guys sit there looking about, drinking for just a few minutes, this mage does come back down the stairs. robes intact, smug look on his face, still kind of angry looking. His nose a little bit upturned at the location that you guys are in, but does catch eye contact with all three of you. Come. Gives you a slight wave to both Valentine and Victor, and sits down at the same table as Dan.
I'll
stand up.
move over to the same table.
Yep.
Grab
The
my
same.
gear.
As you guys move over there and sit down, he takes a seat too, and raises his hand towards the barkeep, who a couple minutes later just brings over 4 more rounds of ale, 1 slid to each of you, including himself.
Victor doesn't drink it.
Okay,
Valentine does.
excellent.
Yeah, Dan's working on his current one.
Well, as the barkeep leave, he kind of leans forward. I'm glad you all could make it. I'm glad you all took this job. Nasty fucking business it is.
Well, that it is, but work is work.
I was getting bored anyway. It's good to get out and about.
Well, would you like to introduce yourselves? Obviously, you all know me, Jerfron.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
Sure, fun.
I will. I'll do it. I don't see why I wouldn't have to do it. I don't know if I would be running with these boys later on or not, but it doesn't really matter now, does it? I go by Dirty Dan. I don't know if you ever heard of me, but that's my moniker, as I've been told.
Dirty Dan.
Dirty Dan indeed.
Seems like a strange thing to call yourself derogatory names.
You learn to get used to it, but you don't get used to it, partner.
I suppose. Oh, shit. Wrong accent. Shite. All right. Well, I'm called Valentine. Pleasure.
Valentine.
Yes, fuck, I haven't practiced my accent at all, but
Do your best, buddy.
I wasn't. Yeah. Well, fuck it. I'm just gonna say. Why am I fucking I was bunching up right now? It's fucking stupid. Anyway.
It's okay. Take your time.
Settle it.
You're good.
Don't want to fuck up donut day. It's good. It's good.
Yeah, I lost it. But anyway,
Other two did just introduce themselves, and they all kind of
Yeah.
look over to you. Wait.
yeah. Well, I guess I should introduce myself. My name is Victor. Last names don't matter.
Don't matter, it don't. But, Jeffron, you know me, but I don't know these two, not the knife ears nor the tin can. You know
I'm
this.
not a knife here, though.
Oh,
I'm a
wait,
human.
where are you? You're not an elf?
No, I'm a human.
Okay, you're a
Just
human.
picture-
Okay,
Ignore the
okay,
text.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just
Placeholder.
Okay, yeah. So instead of knife ear, he'd definitely say, what is that term? Fucking milk something? What the fuck is
Tall gnome.
Also, I'm dark skinned also, so the token is
Right.
really incorrect. It's only thing that's correct is like the burn damage.
History,
Right.
please, Victor.
Yeah, so
Hmm?
he's just gonna call you.
History check, Victor.
History check. Okay.
Yeah, he's just gonna call you a kind of a derogatory term for human, even though he himself is obviously a human. But he says this with not condescension or even like malice, but maybe to see how you'd react to being called this.
Victor, you would actually recognize the name Dirty Dan. You've heard it around a couple towns around Arenal. Just from what you've heard in the circles you hang out in, you just know that he's a local scoundrel around these parts.
Yeah. Victor just like scowls at the Dan for calling him like a derogatory term. Is like,
Right.
And like he's a human himself. Was like,
Well then,
well,
we all know the job, I assume.
Why
Yes.
don't you run it by us one more time?
Well, it's pretty simple, right? This new and up and coming mercenary group. They fucking assholes. They ambushed a few of my men, okay? Kill them outright for just the change they had in their fucking pockets. They're called the Raven Company. And as y'all know, I work for the Roughnecks. It's too low of a crime for us to go hunting revenge, something like that. So I've outsourced this job myself. Now, the same Raven Company here, that's correct.
Raven Company.
They've ripped off a shipment that's coming into town. The shipment was unmarked, so it won't be missing by anybody. But that's not the point. The point is, I need these Raven assholes dealt with. I don't have a lot of money, so you kill the Raven assholes. You bring me back one hand from each of them. You bring me back their badges that they wear on their fucking cloaks, and then you get to keep whatever shipment they already fucking stole. They should be here in about 2 days' time. The path is pretty open from where they're coming to here. I'd say the best spot to ambush them is a little bit of forest, about 15 miles up north.
Right. And we're supposed to walk 15 miles in 2 days.
Yeah?
If you want to hit this score, you're gonna have to.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I fucking redacted. Didn't happen. Just
Yeah,
looked at the travel times.
No, you're good, you're good. Anyway, pretty much as basic as that. From what I've heard, the shipment's pretty big. They'll probably be carriaging it down. Might be mounted themselves. Not completely sure. Won't be a hard group to miss though.
Question, real quick. You got an estimated number of scoundrels we're supposed to be taking out?
The party that hit my men was a group of 6. That's pretty much, as far as I understand, the extent of the whole mercenary guild at this point. Just starting, fresh up. Hitting the Roughnecks was them making a name for themselves. I want you to end that fucking name.
Easy enough.
All right.
Well, we have ourselves a deal then.
Wait a second. Are you paying us for this?
You're keeping the tech. Whatever they
Right.
got in that unmarked case, I don't know what it is. But anything that's being shipped into the capital, fucking expensive.
Mystery reward. Why did I take this job so far from home for a mystery reward?
Because you know you want to get your hands on that tech.
Aye. You know me too well.
I think the best spot to ambush them, it's about a mile into the forest. Road comes to a fork. Lots of good spots to hide, if you will. And he starts drawing in the dust on the table. They'll be coming from down here. And right there, the road will split off into 2 directions.
Okay.
You got behind the tree for cover still. Shouldn't be too hard to hit.
Right. Do you? What sort of how thick is the bush in that part?
Bush is pretty thick. It's a small forest. They're only crossing through a small part of the forest, but the forest there is pretty thick. And Dan, you would know. Victor, you would know of the area, though you probably have never been there. It is a pretty thick forest.
Okay. Well, I've done jobs that have been against worse odds and with even shittier support. So I think this is very doable with what we have.
As long as you get the jump on them, I don't think you'll have a fucking problem. Just make those fuckers pay, will you?
Oh, we will. Anything specific you want us to do to them, or you just need the badges in the hands?
The badges in the hands. That's all I want.
Well, your loss.
Badges in the hands.
Right.
So, yeah, Dan's gonna look at Valentine and it's a victor. Well, I don't know how much you know about me exactly, but the number one thing about hitting caravans and doing scores is knowing exactly what your teammates are capable of. I myself am able to shoot a bow very well and stab people when it is needed. What are your talents, if you don't mind?
Well, sounds the same as yours. I can shoot a bow, and I can hit them with my axes if they come too close.
Good on you.
I'm also, hold on, sorry. I'm also an expert tracker.
Better. Good job. Thank you for that information. Okay.
Yes. I know a thing or two about magics, and
Damn. Well, I'll be.
I know my way around the crossbow. So
Okay. Well, any of these here magics you would like to use during a fight so that we have a heads up for what you do and aren't surprised when you do it?
yeah, but it's like I could hit one person with a ray. So
A
so to
ray.
speak. Yeah.
What does it do?
It basically it induces cold.
A cold
They'll-
ray.
Yeah.
Okay.
God damn it, Tristan.
Well, can you make any, like, say, explosives or, distractions?
Well,
Not really. No.
I personally don't need to know any of this shit. So
No.
you do what you do. I'll be here waiting. Expect to see you in 3 or 4 days.
That you will.
He polishes off his ale, and we'll head back up to his room.
Okay.
Right. So we've got a magic man and 2 people who utilize bows.
Well, I don't mean to say something this stupid, but I also happen to use this a lot, and he points to his temple.
Aye, you sound
What-
very intelligent.
You use your head. Good.
Well, do any of you two have any last-minute preparations that need doing? Because I've done them already.
Aye, bartender,
Yes?
what's the highest proof liquor you got?
We got some whiskey available.
I'll take it.
Excellent.
Give me 3 bottles.
3 bottles.
Aye, 3 bottles.
Of course. And he'll rummage around under the bar and carry over 3 bottles, 2 in one hand, 1 in the other, kind of slaps them down. All of them have a fair coat of dust across the bottles, no label. That'll be 15 silver.
Aye, toss him a gold piece. Keep the change.
Well, thank you very much.
Did he
Don't
just
mention
give
it.
him 10 silvers, though?
Sorry?
Out of character. Did he just give him 10 silvers?
Oh, right. 10 silvers is a gold, so I toss him 2. My bad.
2. Oh, okay.
Shoot. Okay, yeah.
Wow.
Because it's 10 silvers to a gold, right?
That's
Yeah.
correct. That's correct.
Yeah, okay. So I toss him 2 gold.
Dan wants to... They're not opened, these bottles?
They are not. They're all sealed.
Okay. Drinking in this bar, does Dan know that these are vodka? Not vodka. Whiskey, and not just water?
Yeah, you would know it's whiskey. Yeah.
Okay, good.
A
Don't
slight
want a team getting
brown.
scammed right off the bat.
Oh, and shit, wrong accent. Shite. And some cloth if you've got it to spare.
Cloth, I could, and he looks at the second gold in his hand. I'm sure I could rustle something up. Let me go see what I got.
Appreciate it.
You're most welcome.
Valentine, I understand your eagerness to do this job, but the tech does need to be intact, and it could be, flammable.
I know. I am very familiar, and he gestures to himself, how tech functions. I'm not going to set it on fire.
Okay,
I'm going to set them on fire. Not on the cart or whatever. I'm not stupid.
That's good, because I've seen people fucking do it before.
Speaking of that, Valentine, you do have a room. If you would like, you've slept here for the last 6 hours.
Well, I don't sleep.
Right. You rested for the last 6 hours.
Yeah.
He offered, so there's 6 rooms here. Each one has 6 sleeping mats, and a sleeping mat costs 1 silver.
Okay.
5
What
silver.
do I...
So are you just buying 1 mat, or you have the money, or are you renting out a whole room?
Why am I renting a room? What time is it?
It's midnight.
It's midnight, but you've been here for 6 hours.
Oh, shit. Right.
30
I
silver
would...
for the whole room, or 5 silver for the 1 mat.
Yeah, I'll give them 30 silver.
Okay,
Hey.
you arrived earlier, so go ahead and just mark that 30 silver off there, and know that you.
So that's
here.
3 gold, isn't it?
Yes, 3 gold.
Okay.
Hey, Josh, I forgot to ask you about a couple of stuff. But
Yes.
it's just like with Victor knowing that he was going on a trip, could he have gotten like a good quality, like extravagant sleeping mat with him?
Yeah. He could.
Because sleeping bag. Let's see.
Daniel.
It's like it has like a engraved pillow and stuff like connected to it and everything.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, what you want?
You wouldn't happen to carry any black powder with you, would you?
Black powder? I wouldn't happen to have any on me, no.
Who in their right mind carries around black powder?
Well, no one in their right mind, but I knew somebody.
With this, the bartender does return. He's got like an old sheet on him. Will this do?
Hey, that'll do. Thank you.
It's yours. Keep it. Thank you very much.
Oh, here's the... I gave him the money later.
Yeah, you paid him the 30 gold when you arrived.
Okay.
A few hours ago, so. Or the 3 gold, sorry.
So I'll just reach into my pouch and cut some strips.
Okay.
And just make Molotov cocktails, essentially.
Yeah.
So
Just make a sleight of hand check for me. Or your Tinker Tools plus Dex, if that's probably higher, huh?
Oh yeah, Tinker Tool plus Dex.
Yeah.
Well, it's another plus fucking 2 onto that, so
20. Awesome. Yeah, you make what you would think are 3 perfect Molotov cocktails.
well, I suppose they're Arianel cocktails in this universe, aren't they?
Whiskey cocktails.
Whiskey.
Fire bottles.
Yeah, fire bottles. Yeah, that's good. That's a good name.
Interesting.
Yeah, you with the Tinker's tools, you just see him set these sheets, like cut up sheets, and the bottles there, and just his arms kind of separate into like 5 different arms, 5 different little bits of arms that reconfigure into like graspers and little wrenches and hammers and this sort of shit. And he just kind of sits there and you watch as all these tiny little, appendages make these Molotov cocktails quickly.
Well, I'll be damned. I've never seen anybody do that before.
I am a special model.
Yeah, and you guys,
So,
Severin, or not Severin, my apologies. Victor, you've seen probably a couple Warforged, but you don't know any personally.
No.
They're fairly rare, even on Aranel. Dan, you've also seen a couple, but again, you don't know any personally.
Well, I just happened to have these I wanted to cook up and also use for this little operation here, but I don't see why I couldn't have a better eye look at these, because it seems you know a lot about how to do things real well, especially in this regard. And Dan is going to take out 3 glass bottles that have dry leaves of them and holes on the top, and he's going to explain. Well, I was thinking of also lighting these and using them as smokescreen, an intimidation tactic. If we get them to stop and they don't want to come out of the carriage themselves, set them down the road, make them have to stop at the fork in the road. You think you can look over these, see if they're seem to be up to standard with what you can make?
I'll take them and I'll look them over.
Okay. Just make a Tinker Tools plus your intelligence, please.
Okay. Attribute intelligence.
Jesus Christ, what?
Yeah. So looking them over, I mean, they look all right.
I mean, you burn leaves in a bottle, you'll create a lot of smoke, I suppose. They look fine.
That's the play. Good to know you also approve. And he's going to take them back.
Well, that's a heavy word for it, but sure.
If it gets results, I'm sure you'll change your tune.
Oh, absolutely. I'll sing your praises all the way to Sarlona.
Sarlona? Where's that?
What?
Sarlona.
You don't know what Sarlona is?
Shit, Josh, should I know this? This is a common thing? I looked at your
It's-
lore a few times.
Fairly common. It would be one of the 2 major tech countries in the world. The one that produces the Warforged armies
Oh, okay.
for both Corvair and Sarlona itself.
Mhm.
So if you take a peek here, I think you're
Salona is like a huge continent.
So yeah, you guys are down here on Aranel. Sarlona's over here, which is in allyship with Corvair.
Mhm.
And actually, they just went to war with Corvair recently and got their asses kicked, and is now under complete control of Corvair.
That's yeah, okay. Retract that statement. You said for the love of Corvair or something?
I said I'll sing your praises from here to Sarlona. Anyway,
Okay.
I got a room, so, you can
Yeah, it's
sleep
about
there
1
if
a.m.
you like.
Time you guys have finished this conversation.
Yeah.
He did tell you they would be arriving in 2 days around duskish.
That's
Well-
here and not in this ambush point, right?
That's here in this ambush point, correct?
Oh, at the ambush point.
No, here at this bar, they would be here in 2 days, so you would need to ambush them before that, probably.
Are you two up to getting going, or do you need to sleep?
In fact, I kind of wanted to get going right now, make as much time as possible. Sleep on the way.
I agree. Victor, what do you think?
Leaving in the night does not sound that opportune, but I guess I'll have to follow.
You would know the path. Like Aranel does have its own monsters and shitty creatures, but they are following a path from the capital to here. As long as you stay on the trail, monster-wise, bandit-wise is another thing, but monster-wise, you'd be pretty fine.
I think we can make some good time in the night. Although I would not be opposed to simply sleeping here. I just want to make sure we get to the ambush point before them.
Yeah. It would be well, I don't mind sleeping in the forest for one day. Let's go tonight.
We're not going to the forest. We're going on roads.
Yeah, we're going on the
Trails.
roads, but there is no inn or abodes along the road.
Very correct.
So
Don't worry, I'm pretty good at sleeping rough. Should be able to make it sort of comfortable for a man of your station.
Indeed.
Hey,
He-
have we seen like? He's not the kid. Never mind.
He's not it. No.
He's a human.
Hey.
He's a dude.
Super serious question here, Victor. Are you just wanting to be robbed?
Hi, that is a really good question. You look like a great Mark.
well, no. What do you mean?
Okay, cool. In my kiddie years, as soon as I saw you, I'd run back to my little posse and we'd come up with a plan to rob you of everything you've got. That's what that means. You look the part.
Well, I haven't been robbed before.
It's a first for everything, mate.
You
Especially looking
really
like
act
that.
like it. Yeah, damn.
That's naive.
Yes,
One-
probably. But
one good
there is nothing to worry. I can handle myself.
All I'm saying is one good snatch and that gold chain's gone.
This chain, like, he points to his pocket with the chain goes to. Or do you mean the one that's around his neck?
Both.
Okay.
You have two?
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
one chain that's like it's hooked to his like his like a button thing on his jacket, and it goes into like a pocket on the side. Well, I can defend myself, no problem. Well, should we go tonight, or are we just staying here?
I think it's prudent.
Well, then
Tell
I
me.
should probably take some armor on.
Right, that's a great idea. Tell me, do any of you see in the dark?
I cannot say that I can.
Me neither.
That's too bad. All right. Should be interesting then. I suggest we go now.
I am in support of this plan.
By the time we get out of town far enough for bandits to start appearing, it'll be day.
Well,
So,
Dirty Dan, you probably know a thing or two about scoundrels and bandits.
You could say that. Yes. Why? What has piqued your interest?
Don't the bandits often like hide out on the trails and roads at night?
They'd
Looking
very
for
much
prey.
like to do that. Hit anybody or any lights they can see in the distance if they have someone on watch. I haven't personally done that, no, but that's kind of just beginner knowledge around here.
Yeah. So if we leave tonight, we must be stealthy and maybe not let the highwaymen take us.
Very correct, which is why I kind of want to employ this celestial body above us. It's called the moon, to let us see in the dark so that we at least don't tumble over ourselves. And
What night? What day is it actually?
It is
Josh?
currently 1 a.m.
It is 3 days before whatever the start of the campaign is.
What is the start of the campaign?
The calendar where it says that the campaign is starting, that's day 1.
It's like what? I don't understand.
That's session 1. Sorry, not day 1. Duh.
Does it say in the calendar?
It says the first day is day 1.
Restore from calendar.
well, I'll wait for you outside then. And he's gonna.
So first of Jofa.
First of Jofa would be session 1. So you guys are starting 3 days.
3 days before.
Correct.
Okay, so
Or
one of the moons is actually full almost then. No, it's half moon.
Yeah, you have.
It's like almost half moon in one of the moons, and the other moon is almost half.
6th of Daja, which you have almost full moon and an almost new moon. So you have light.
Yeah.
Let's go.
First, I need to change into proper clothes and armor. So
Do it quickly, Your Highness.
I'll use the room, I guess, and change it to common clothes. Fold the expensive clothes, put it in the bag, put on the chainmail armor.
Your nice family-made chainmail armor. Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. As you do walk out, because that
And put like my dagger in the scabbard. Have like a crossbow out and everything, and just
so as you
my
walk out,
backpack.
Victor looks much more armored, but you can tell by the make of this armor and these weapons. Still looks like he's from money, and you do.
This like they're pristine. They're like they don't look like there's no scratches or anything on the armor. It looks like super clean and glinting.
Think Tyrion almost.
Yeah.
But with that, because his family sigil is visible, marked on that armor. Dan, I need you to make a history check for me.
Well, a chain shirt. Okay.
History?
Yep. Okay. You think you've seen that symbol before, but you can't quite place it.
I know it's
Do
a
I
family
get a
crest, though.
history?
No, you do not. No, this is a
Okay.
local thing. Same reason Victor knew who Dan was.
Right.
Have I know it's a house crest though, right? I just
It
can't
looks like
place
House Chris. You just can't place it. Yeah, you've seen it before, but you just can't quite place it.
Victor's. Not place it. Damn.
With that, you guys are welcome to head out. Victor, as
Yeah.
you walk outside, are you mounting your horse?
Yeah. I'll get to the horse, and it's like a well-bred, pristine horse
What is it
Oh.
with you and just
with the like a good
wanting to
saddle
be
and everything.
robbed, man?
Make another history check for me. We'll say the old one is at advantage now that you can keep seeing more and more.
Advantage history?
Oh, no. We'll just say the other one was.
Oh, the other one had. Okay, cool.
You're just baffled by the money here.
Why?
You got a fucking horse.
It's just a normal riding horse.
That ain't a
Everyone
normal
does.
riding horse. That's a fucking
looks-
thoroughbred.
It looks like it's a fucking stud, man.
Yes,
Okay, so
Oh.
most of
You're
my
gonna
friends
need-
have this.
I'm gonna. Is there mud on the ground?
Yeah. There's mud like just outside the tavern.
I want to scoop up some mud and walk up to him and say,
Oh,
"Rope
yeah.
this on your chainmail."
Yeah. Let me go to work on your horse here. He's gonna need a little
No,
bit of a
no,
makeover, if you don't mind.
No, what do you think you're doing?
You could say it's
The- the-
camouflage, partner. How about that?
This is not okay.
I'm not
Well-
forcing you to do anything. It's either you're gonna get targeted, and in turn, I'm gonna get targeted, or you put the mud on your armor and look like a traveling peasant, like the rest of us.
Could I let's see. With no prestidigitation only clean stuff, does it?
Yeah, that probably cleaned dirt too. Yeah.
Yeah, but can I like make it look dirty, like illusionary? It
Oh,
does make a small effect.
Yeah, it says you can soil stuff, right?
Yeah, you could soil it. Just the same with prestidigitation, make it look dirty and rougher.
Yeah, I make it look a little. I do that on my chainmail, like
That
Like
looking
magically.
is, like it is permanent, but you can just easily clean it off too.
yeah.
You can use prestidigitation to undo it. Yep.
Well,
So-
all right then.
You see,
That works.
him kind of rub his hands along his armor, as though he had mud on his own hands, and it does look a little.
Well,
more...
it's not. It's not like it becomes like muddy. It just becomes like a little bit dirty.
Right.
It looks more used, I guess.
Right. Okay. Can you also do that to your little partner there under you, if you don't mind?
Yes. Okay.
Excellent.
And I'll do it like
Let's
a little
get
bit on the sides
going.
and stuff.
Excellent. You guys head out.
And Victor does not look that pleased for doing this, but he
Yeah.
understands.
No. Sorry, bud. We don't care. We want this job to work.
And then he sits up like the way he rides his horse is like if it's like it's drilled to do like specifically ride the horse like this because this is proper way of riding a horse. And then also the way he carries himself is like this is how you should carry yourself and this is good posture.
Dan is gonna go on over to Valentine when both of them are behind them on this trail, and he's gonna say, "I fucking wish this guy gets robbed so he learns his lesson."
Oh, I think your wish is going to come true, my friend. That is, he looks like he's got a stick shoved so far up his arse it reaches the back of his neck.
Damn, man. I've seen people done in like that, but never have I wanted it for somebody so bad.
I somehow doubt that.
Yeah, guys, are you coming?
Yeah,
We're
we're
leaving,
going.
aren't we?
Yes, we are on the way to go. We're walking.
Do you guys have horses or
No.
No, we do not have horses.
Maybe
They-
maybe you should like get a carriage.
Dan looks at this guy.
Or a riding wagon. I
He's
mean,
so confused. And he actually brings a hand up to his face, like,
it's not that expensive, you know.
Well, then you pay for it.
Well, I could, but don't you guys have money?
Jeffron, who the fuck did you give to us? I swear to God, I'm gonna wring your fucking neck when we get back.
I'm in agreement. This is weird.
So,
That's
hey,
just-
yeah, so listen, Victor, would you like to tell us, you don't have to be incredibly specific, but like, just what's your experience doing jobs like this? Is this your first time? Is this like your second or at most your third time? Maybe you walked to the convenience store once and you had to actually like step over a puddle yourself, maybe, you know. Just tell us.
Well,
No. His servant laid down the cloak over the puddle.
Exactly. But you know, one or two times he had to do it himself.
I will say outside of outside of my home, I don't have servants. But I've been in a brawler too.
Okay. What about missions? You ever gone on a mission before, like where your life depended on succeeding or not?
No.
Okay, that explains a lot, Valentine.
Valentine is just muttering under his breath dwarven curses.
But I do what I must have to. So
Okay, listen. We're not gonna tell you to like completely 180, if you will, your personality, your appearance or whatever. But everything we say to you is to ensure that the job goes swell and succeeds. So it's nothing against you, but I will say them beforehand. If we tell you to get off that horse and to lay down in the mud, you'd better do it. Okay, please?
okay, sure.
Thank you.
I feel like I'm good hands with you guys. You know?
Yeah. You'd say that.
You're both perfectly well-oriented gentlemen in this kind of affair. It seems, yes.
I've killed a lot of people, yes.
Yeah,
No.
there you go.
No, I'm not.
I mean,
Gentlemen, sorry.
well, you're a man,
Correct.
He ain't gentle.
so it is courtesy, okay? It's not
Okay,
It's not a.
understood.
He's just trying to be nice.
Yeah. I'm trying to jive him as much as I can. This is going to be a long ass walk.
Tell me
Jive,
about it.
what do you mean?
And you
I
guys
don't think I heard that word that much.
leaving
Oh God.
Valentine,
That's-
your companion does definitely raise some eyebrows as he walks out of the tavern. And there's not many people around this late at night, but the two or so people wandering around look over you and your cloaked head, look over Dan, and then eyebrows raised at this pristine horse and this man climbing it as he makes himself less pristine with magic and then makes his horse less pristine. But they do wander on about their own business. As you guys head out, you walk for a couple hours with this talking, and you only see one carriage going the other way. Looks like an old guy up front driving it, and as the carriage passes, you can see sitting in the back of the wagon a younger kid. Looks almost exactly like the old guy. You can tell they're probably related, and he just has a short sword in his hand. But they keep heading towards the town that you were coming to.
Mhm.
You guys wander for probably about 4 or 5 more hours
Yeah.
trying to deal with Victor, and Victor, you're having a gay old time. You're starting to get sore. You've ridden your horse a lot, but like long treks like this on uneven terrain, it's starting. You're starting to get a little sore. But you guys make it about 8 hours. You probably have, you would imagine, 5-6 more hours till you get to the point you want to be. If you would like to keep going.
Well, I'm not tired.
I don't think it really matters if I'm tired or not. We need to get there first, period.
I agree. And Victor takes a swig of his water skin.
Anybody who would like perception checks again as you guys head out for the second part of your journey here?
Yeah.
17.
Just keeping an eye out.
You guys make it about another 3 hours before you do hear what sounds like a pack of wolves slightly off the trail. You're able to try to stealth around if you would like, or you can go deeper into the woods. Sounds like 4 or 5 by the howling.
It'll be good meat.
They really shouldn't bother us. We aren't easy marks by any mean.
Oh, I don't know.
It depends
We
how
should-
ballsy they're feeling.
All the same, I think we should take preparations and rather try to sneak around. Let's not piss them off.
I am very much in agreement.
Please make stealth checks. Ronnie, add your horse's dex rather than your own.
Do I have a horse? Well, I'll just search it up.
I'm gonna use luck to re-roll that.
A riding horse. So stealth. So it's my horse's stealth.
Can I
That's
narrate
15.
how luck happens?
Yeah, of course.
Well, Dan is walking and he's trying to keep low, definitely, and he's about to take another step forward when he notices there is a kind of a big ass and brittle ass branch that he was about to step on, and definitely alert anybody within the 50-meter radius with a large snapping sound. But he is watchful, and he just doesn't do it as he moves his leg forward to avoid it instead of stepping on the giant thing.
And with the perception, Victor doesn't notice, but Valentine, you would notice he's about to step on it, and like as you go to raise your hand, you see him notice at the last second and do one of those like weird, you jut your fucking leg out further and step further than you meant to, but avoids the twig. And you guys are able to head off the rest of your journey, which you do make it here about. Let's see. It's about 4 or 5 p.m. at this point that you make it to this spot.
This ambush spot, the fork in the road?
The ambush spot, the fork in the road, yes.
Okay, cool. And they are coming from top left, right?
Top left is what you were told. That's correct.
And which path would they be taking?
The path that you guys are on.
Okay, cool. Dan is just gonna look around the area, get its general layout, and definitely be on the lookout for and just planning things. He doesn't really talk. He just looks around.
Right.
Enable 3D. I'm just gonna enable 3D dice.
Magic Man.
Yes.
Now, I don't know much about magic, but some people I know can shoot fire from their hands. Can you do that?
No. As I said, I can shoot frost from my hands, and I can also do a lightning thing, but that's it requires quite the concentration.
So no fire.
No fire, no.
That's fine. All right. So, they're coming along on the path we're on, right?
Yeah, so they'll be coming the path you're on here. They're coming from up here, is what you were told.
Okay.
Up in the top.
So,
And they should be taking the path that you're on, not this other path over here.
I would like to gather some kindling.
Not hard to do. I'm not even going to make you roll for it with your tracking skills. You easily find some.
I need a lot.
Maybe we should put up a trap or something.
Go ahead, roll.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I
Roll
mean,
survival.
like maybe we could like chop a tree down, or you know.
Yeah.
You're able to gather with that. We'll say in 3 hours or so, quite a bit of kindling.
Oh,
3
I know a
hours.
thing. I have this 50 feet of rope.
That.
You know, I could take it across. We hide it, and then when they go over, they can pull it up or something.
That sounds maybe a good idea.
If
Very
they're a
obvious.
wagon, yes, but like if they're a wagon or something, we could trip the horses, something, you know.
That's true. Okay.
Let me know when I'm done gathering.
You
So
could be
here-
talking while you're gathering. You're kind of
yeah, yeah.
and listening to them chat.
Okay.
Gathering.
I had an idea.
I'll get off my horse and
Yeah, draw it on the map. I'm gonna also want to be drawing.
What if horses are scared of fire? Yes?
Correct.
So, I got 3 bottles of oil and this whiskey with some kindling. Wow. With some
Kindling,
kindling. We dig a small trench across the road. Nothing too obvious. We fill it.
you have something
with
to
this-
dig with, though.
The axe. I pull out a hand axe. It's not too hard to dig through dirt. I suppose you wouldn't know that, though.
I've been on a farm.
Continue, please, Valentine.
So, we dig a trench, put the kindling, the oil, soak it all up, make it nice and flammable, and then as the horses come in front of it, we light it up.
That's a good idea, but here's the thing, right? What happens if the horses get spooked and just keep going down that road or this road?
That's why you take the rope, you know.
Okay, better. That's a good combination. I think, though, that we should at least make it so that they stop here in one way or another. Whether that be a fallen tree, my smoke signal, my smoke little jar is over there in the distance, say to signify maybe a camp, a bandit camp themselves. They think it's further on ahead. They don't think there are any scouts in the immediate area. They stop to maybe investigate, clear the road itself. They aren't immediately aware that something bad's going down. We do that trench little idea of yours. We just move it up to where it wouldn't hit the carriage necessarily, but maybe behind it to dissuade people from moving back or just to confuse them as all hell.
How much do you think you can maybe make 2 trenches with what you have?
Pardon?
Josh?
Make 2 what? I'm sorry, I didn't hear the word.
2 trenches of like a little fire wall.
All the way across the road?
Yeah.
Where do you want the second one?
I don't know. Someone else's idea.
Maybe round about
Like,
here.
You're gonna have to gather, which if they helped you, could definitely short the time on the second one. But yeah, to get enough kindling to do that twice, you're gonna have to gather again.
yeah, I'll help build the gathering.
Okay, it leaves a
Right.
problem though. I'm gonna need a signal to light these little jars here on fire to start the smoke up. Or if we know ahead of time when they're coming, I can have it in advance. But regardless, this might be a little bit tough.
That's a lot to
I don't
type.
help good, but hey, I'll help.
Well,
Hey.
give me advantage. Is the idea.
Okay, yeah, I can give you advantage. Yeah,
Yeah, you can.
You already rolled.
yeah.
Kirk, take advantage. And that's too
Oh,
much.
okay.
Basically, the reason I'm changing it is
Wow.
the way I do 5e is different than most. So most
Okay.
people's 5e, you would battle multiple enemies and take multiple short rests before you actually need to take a long rest. You guys usually only have 1 or 2 battles per long rest. So
Right.
it doesn't change at all, but that's for the way I run the game, that's hella fucking OP.
Okay. All right. So
yeah,
if I don't sleep, it's 2 days before I get exhausted.
Correct. So everybody else, if they go more than 18 hours and start fighting, they get exhausted. You
Right.
are double that time. So up
But I still don't sleep, right?
You still don't need to sleep. You just need to go into rest
mode.
Actually. Yes.
Okay. Cool. I'm cool with that.
Put some oil on the joints.
And yeah, speaking of that, Dan and Victor, you guys are going to need to rest before this encounter.
Yeah, no doubt.
So
So
I mean, that's
13
13.
with their help, another hour and a half. You guys are able to gather enough kindling to make 2 of these stages.
Let's draw them on the map. Where are they located?
Well, where do you want them located? Dirty Dan.
Well, how big is a typical, say, carriage?
Oh shit, that's drawing.
Carriage with horses.
With horses is bigger than that.
Yeah.
It's like my horse, and then
drawn
I'm
by horses?
carriage behind.
About like 20 feet longish.
20 feet. Okay. So they're going to want to come down here. And
So if
we
we
want
put
them
the
to stop
fire here,
here. That's good. And then probably over here or over here. Somewhere to box them in. We put down some logs here. Prevent their travel here. Maybe just one over here. The fire would like to be the only dissuader there. You set up the rope between, say, these 2 trees. You set it.
you could just take
Low.
this tree and this tree.
Yeah, that's also okay. Although I think it's a little bit close. We want to make it so that they don't see it. The only time they do see it is when they are trying to get away. So maybe to this tree, in case they get that far. And if
Yeah.
they do get that far, by the way, we are shooting the horses. We're not letting this get away.
I would
That's-
suggest shooting the horses from the get-go. Immobilize it.
That's also a very good idea. The thing is, though, I don't want to have to haul shit back. So, if possible, we kill the driver and then make sure no one is operating the horses. No one's giving them orders. And if people start doing that, we just straight up cut the reins, let them run around for a while. That thing is stationary, and we do what needs to be done here.
What is
Right.
this?
These are your logs, which I need strength checks from.
We don't put logs, do we?
Oh, you're not doing the logs?
Dan would have liked to do
The
the
thing,
logs.
if we do the logs, they will see the logs,
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
and they will probably think that something's amiss.
You can make a nature check if you'd like to make it look like it was fucking. Tree fell down.
Yeah. Dan is definitely going to help this man out.
Whoever is cutting down this tree, I need a strength check. If 2 of you are doing it,
Those axes. You going to help
I
me
don't
cut
have
down this
axe.
tree? Valentine?
You know they're hand axes.
Right, but I don't got much in the way of. Well, I got my own hand axes, but
Well,
that's-
all right. I'm not extremely strong,
well, neither am I. But that's why 2 of us are doing it.
the one
I
of you
suppose.
please.
I'm just gonna help you out.
You're gonna help me out?
Yeah.
Okay. So strength checks, was it?
Yes, please. I think it's an advantage, I guess.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say another 6 hours at this
Nah,
point.
dude, I would if it's not going anywhere after 1, I'm like, this ain't going anywhere. I can't get it down.
Okay,
Yes.
we'll deal with it then.
I'll go and where should we camp? In here, maybe?
Very much.
Can I find a suitable spot to camp that is hidden?
Yeah, survival, please.
Oh my god.
You would know where Victor isn't bad. Back here behind these trees is more forested, but like there's nowhere nice and flat to sleep, period.
Or
Back
like maybe up here.
by the river would also be ideal.
Right. I'd suggest
The river
pretty-
has water.
decent decent site blockage here, right? With these trees.
Yeah, they're not going to see through that from
Okay.
coming here, not unless they have a scout riding up who's actually surveying the land around. But just riding down the road, you're not going to see through there to a camp back here.
I would suggest by the river.
Oh, yes. Another thing. The ditch we dug and put this stuff into.
Mhm.
They're just gonna drive straight through it. Are we gonna hide it?
We do need someone at both dishes to at least light them. So we need at least one person here around this area or that area right there. We need another one up there.
Yeah, these
And
ditches
then-
are small, like 5 feet deep max, 2 to
Mhm.
3 feet deep, and like 2 to 3 feet
They're
wide.
they're not like super deep.
No.
It would be like a bump if they rode through it.
Right. And it's one person to be able to have a free position where they want to be, where they'll be most efficient. I'm completely fine with going up here and lighting this just fine. I'll light it as soon as you light yours. I'll be on the lookout for that signal there.
Yeah, we could just light a torch or something, and I'll light this.
Which would leave Valentine free to be wherever.
Maybe yeah, I can. Or well, I can use my spell to light the oil.
Yeah,
So you
Valentine,
can't
want-
shoot fire.
I can't shoot fire, no, but I can light a torch and I can light a candle. I can, small things.
All right. That's fine. It only needs a spark.
Yeah, Valentine.
Aye.
Can you be in this general area, and when you see fit, when the carriage and the horse get to around here, you just take off. Hopefully, you kill the one guard or one caravaner who's driving it. At which point, both of us will get the signal to light the fire. If not, if there are like 2 people, I myself will also be ready to shoot the one you don't shoot, just in case.
Right.
And then Victor also takes that as a signal to light at least this fire, at which point I will go over there and light that one too.
Aye. All right. I can do that.
Okay. Well, I'm fucking tired from trying to cut down that damn tree.
Yeah, let's go rest.
I forget how easily humans get tired.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you tin cans really work, but you don't really have the flesh and the blood we do.
Good,
So what do you
great
have in
observation.
exchange? Yeah,
What do I have in exchange?
very. Yeah. What do you have on the insides except wood, metal?
You would know.
And
What to put in your sheet there, Kirk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where is it exactly?
Let me pull up your sheets. I've been editing everybody's sheets for fucking days, so I don't have that shit memorized. Your city. So it's under your city. Under main operations. So under additional features and traits.
Under additional features and traits.
Under bio. So if you go under your bio,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
additional features and traits, it's if you scroll all the way to the bottom and then a little bit above that, it says main operations.
yes, I see.
Yeah, and that fourth one down is the
Yeah.
key component.
Well, it's
You wanted to tell him, you don't have to by any means.
yeah. It's a special liquid they mine from the earth.
Would I know
Okay.
actually from studies and stuff?
Yeah, you're really well read. Make a history check for me.
Okay.
It's called prismane.
Prismane.
Yeah, you would know.
Um,
As he says this, the very first Warforged, since you are so well studied, did not have this. They were more of mindless robots. But pretty quickly, so they're made out of metals, they're made out of woods, they're made out of all kinds of things scrapped together, basically like just big constructs. However, shortly after the start, they did start injecting them with this prismane, as he says, which gave them life, and they're more organic and they're sentient because of it.
Well,
Also, a lot of spirit.
Spirit. Hmm.
had it not been for the Prismane, you've been like servitors, robots, like constructs, golems.
Aye, without the prismane, but it's in there, so don't get any stupid ideas.
It's kind of like your blood, I think. Would be
Sure.
a good analogy.
That is a good analogy.
Right. Well, the reason I asked is because, unlike me or Victor over there, when you get shanked, I don't think we can tell the degree or the intensity of your wound from a glance. The only thing we can do is compare it to how deep it would be on our body. So, organs, vital places, anything in there we should know about?
Do I have vulnerable points, Josh?
I know, like Victor would probably know more about
With that same history check,
Warforged than a human.
We would say, like right around mid-stomach would be some vital technical components.
Right.
Also, probably around where both kidneys are some more. Other than that, I mean, they can hack and cut at you, which would fuck up your armor. A short rest, a long rest, you would be able to fix it, right?
Yeah, it'd hurt. So I'll tell him. So, sort of mid stomach and where your kidneys would be on me. Those are the bad ones. If I'm stabbed there, I'm in dire straits.
As for the prismane itself, it actually regenerates and circulates throughout your body, so it's not like they're gonna they could cut you and bleed you dry essentially, but it's not like you have a limited stock. It's not like you can only get cut 100 times in your lifetime type deal.
Right.
Yeah, it's like heart makes more blood, but
Magic.
yeah.
Right. Well,
If you
here's
start leaking and falling on the ground, then we know.
Aye, that's how you tend to know anyone's been injured. If they start leaking and fall on the ground.
Yes, that's. I think the same thing would happen for a Warforged,
Yes, I would leak and fall on the ground.
Listen though,
For bed.
if they come in, wait, when are we expecting them after this whole trip?
It's been
a
about
day?
24 hours, so
Yeah.
it's going to take them probably with their horses 10 to 11 hours to get from here to town. You're expecting about a short rest worth 9-10 hours before they're here.
Long rest with.
Long rest, yeah.
Long rest.
So
Apologies.
So Victor is like prestidigitating his armor, prestidigitating his horse, then he's taking out his like big fat sleeping roll and rolling it out, and it's like
The sleeping roll and the pillow, you do see that symbol again. Make a history.
yeah,
God, fucking.
and
damn it,
it's
man.
red, and it's like the pillow it's engraved, and there's like a embroidery, like embroidered. And it's like thick and like it's like much thicker than a normal bedroll.
I've fucking seen that damn symbol. I just can't fucking place where I saw
You
it.
guys have an actual map of Aranel, but I'll show you this real quick
Mhm.
for simplicity's sake.
Right.
Right here
Mhm.
is a huge like fortress type deal.
Yeah.
You would know. You've never been in there. The two places of Aranel you've not been. You've been probably outside of here, but you've never been in there. You've also never been in the capital. Your guess was that he was probably from the capital. Seeing the symbol again, you recognize it is the house symbol of this huge fortress here.
Also, outside of the fortress, there's like a farm across the river.
Richest people in the world. The family that lives there.
Pardon? It's wealthy people?
Richest people in Aranel, if not one of the richest people in the world that live there.
God damn, that fucking explains it.
And
That's where you're from.
you know not a lot about the family. You can't even recall the name, but you would know
Right.
they helped fund the original Aranel Council. They helped build Aranel up to what it is. That family did. Lots very well respected throughout Aranel.
Deep pockets, Victor. Damn.
Yes, I might come clean with where I'm from. I'm I'm a Starcrest.
And
A star crest?
it does click in your head. Yeah.
A star crest.
My family is the Starcrest.
Oh my fucking god, that's who you are. That makes so much fucking sense.
Care to enlighten me?
Yeah, their folks are just rich as fuck that have their finger in every fucking pie you can think of on this place.
Oh, I pegged him for a noble.
Also, we make really, really good wine.
Right.
You know,
The thing rich people drink.
yes.
You've seen his wine for sale, and even with the money you currently have, never would you spend that much on a bottle of wine. Like,
Damn fucking straight.
like it's
All right.
just the bottle is probably worth like an eighth of what you sold your last house for.
All right. Enough bickering and discovering things about each other. We've got men to kill tomorrow. Get some rest. I'll keep watch.
You can keep watch
Thank
for how
you.
long?
The whole night. I don't sleep.
He's a warforged, no? They don't work like humans.
Well, I'm still gonna wake up and take a normal watch if you don't mind, Valentine.
That's fine. Just don't talk.
Understandable. And
I'm gonna climb up to one of those trees and keep an eye on the road.
Well, thank you for keeping us safe, Valentine.
I love Victor. I love all these characters so much, man. It's gonna be hard for me to kill one of them.
yeah.
Well, don't do it too soon. All right.
Right.
Characters from last campaign. I love these characters. Not Victor. Jesus Christ. Valentine. Acrobatics to get up the tree.
Oh fuck.
We're gonna
okay.
have the same problem with
Oh,
with Vivian
no.
and Flint.
There's the natty 20.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a natural 20. 23.
Fucking Warforged robot scale this tree like he's done it a million fucking times. Just one arm over arm, slide right up there. He doesn't rustle the bushes doing it. He does so quietly, and when he gets in there, he's like invisible. You can barely see him.
Damn.
I keep my bow. I take out my bow and I knock an arrow, and that I just sit there and watch
Yeah.
the road.
Yeah, go in.
Yeah, I look at Dan and I before I take off the chainmail, but I leave my clothes on. Lay the chainmail next to the bed. Take the crossbow, pull the notch, lay that next to the bed, and have the dagger right next to me too. So
You are fucking asking to be robbed in the night.
I mean,
with that,
they were close,
you get
and I trust you guys.
your 6 hours of rest, Valentine. At which point, Dan, you're able to wake up and take a watch. Also, if you would like.
Yes.
Putting you guys at about 7 in the morning. About an hour into your watch, Valentine, from your vantage point, you can see a little bit down that road and you do see some dust kicking up. Somebody's coming. You don't know if it's who you're looking for. You can't really see them at this point. They're so far away, but you do see dust kicking up on the road. Somebody is coming down. Probably somebody mounted with that amount of dust.
Right. So I'll just keep an eye on them and wait until they're close enough for me to make out if it's a carriage or if it's a, just a dude on a horse.
Okay. You wait about 5-6 minutes before they peak the horizon. They're probably about 15 minutes out when you get a look at them. You do see a carriage being pulled by 2 large oxen. You also see a few horses traveling with the carriage. Men mounted on them.
Do I probably too far away to get any, see if they're rough types or...
Yeah, it's too far away to see from here.
So how far into my watch?
This is you all have your long rest at this point. You're 7 hours into the watch, so you definitely have yours. Dan has had his. Victor's still asleep, but if he was woken up at this point, would also have his.
Right. I'll
Dan is awake, keeping an eye out. He can't see the road from where he is, but he's keeping an eye out on everything else through here.
I'll whistle. Daniel.
Dan gets up. Nope. As soon as the whistle sounds, Dan gets up, sneaks over to Victor, kind of pushes him forward, wakes him up, jostles him.
Yeah. The second you wake me up, I unsheathe the dagger. It's like, oh, it's you. And I sheathe the dagger back.
Get dressed.
Yeah. And he'll quickly get out of the sleeping bag, get the chainmail on.
Okay. Dan
put the belt to the scabbard and don his chainmail, roll up the sleeping bag.
Yeah.
Dan's gonna stealth.
Yeah, give me a stealth.
I would like to stealth over to my tree on this side.
Yep, give me a stealth check. Just for hiding, not to get over there, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, thank God.
Okay. You managed to hide yourself over there. Dan, you have hidden yourself. They're probably about 3 minutes out at this point. You guys can see them from your position as you finish
and
finally rolling up your sleeping bag perfectly and tucking it back in your horse's saddlebags there.
Yeah. I'll run down towards Victor.
Yeah, as you run down, you can actually see Victor, but he does whistle out.
Yeah, I know I was supposed to be here. I need to just be actually 30 feet away from this. So.
Valentine is the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dan draws a bow and arrow and readies an oxen arrow and just stays here, ready to go.
And I'll ready my crossbow and point my
ready to
stealth roll.
I do need a stealth roll from you, Victor.
Crossing fingers.
Don't ruin my color, you fuck.
How does this luck thing work?
Do you have?
You can use it. Do you have the luck?
You can use it to re-roll if you want.
Is that a feat?
Yes, it's a feat.
The luck stat does not affect anything.
Okay. No, I'll just be. Basically, I'll find a bush so I can see this thing, but I can't really see anything in front of me, and I'll just lay down behind it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I actually have disadvantage, but yeah, with the chainmail on.
Yeah, roll it.
Fuck.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
It's chain short. It's not chainmail.
As they're getting close, you can see they're all talking. A couple of them are actually drinking. They seem in pretty good spirits, and from your guys' position as they get to about where they are right now, you can see on this lead guy here, you can see the Raven badge pinned to the front of his bright blue cloak. A few of them have bows. All of them have short swords on their hip, it looks like, and they're riding through. You're waiting for them to get about here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they do not notice you, even with that 12 stealth roll there.
Thank God.
As they get there, like I said, they're chatting amongst themselves. we will say they get in this arrangement here.
And we discussed that it was I
You.
shoot and then
The driver, and then I will see if the driver needs to be shot again.
right.
But I'll just
Okay.
light the fire.
As soon as they get within parameters of trenches, I fire.
Okay, before you fire, go ahead and roll initiative for me, please.
Okay.
You can get that out of the way.
I have advantage on initiative checks.
Ooh, guy.
So yeah, I have advantage on initiative rolls, so I roll twice. 19.
Good job.
They fucking nat 20'd?
They nat 20'd. However, you guys are completely hidden. You do have a full surprise round, so we will skip them.
Okay. Shit.
The surprise round, you all go before they do.
Okay. So I guess it's me then, huh?
Yeah, you all have ready to tax, so if you would
All
like
right.
loose. This is the carriage driver here. This guy is sitting in the back of the carriage, looking the other way. You can see his head kind of peeking over, but he doesn't appear to be like helping drive or anything.
So, as part of Natural Explorer, on the first turn during combat, you have advantage on attack rolls against creatures that have not yet acted.
Yep.
Mhm.
So, here's my shot. Oh, fucking 19. All right, 24.
A 24 does hit.
All right. 11, that's max damage. 11
Hey.
points of damage.
Dan, you don't see, but you do hear the as an arrow flying out of this bush, missing all the little sticks from within, nails this driver right in the eye as he falls off his horse dead. Nobody else reacts for a second.
Okay, I shoot this other guy that's on this horse.
Okay. This guy here, not the other guy on the wagon.
No, this guy on the wagon.
Okay, this guy on the wagon. Okay, go
Yeah,
ahead.
I don't want them driving the. Oh, I don't have my fucking.
And as... Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Sorry, I don't have the macro set up. 20.
20 hits. For 9 damage. Another arrow coming from the bushes over here as you all watch.
Mhm.
Falls dead off the wagon there. Victor, you also had an attack ready?
No, I had my I've readied the prestidigitation to light the ditch on fire.
Okay. So with that,
So like Victor, like say, I don't need to go to it. It's 30 feet range.
yeah, if you're within 30 feet, so that does a spark.
No, 10 feet range actually. So I need to move over. Sorry.
Okay. So you move over within range. Make another stealth check, please. As the heat of the moment, you realize you were a little bit out of range there.
Yeah, 11.
Okay.
And I cast prestidigitation like fire, and it's like it's in a VS, so it's a move. What VS means? Vocal and symbolic.
Somatic. So
Somatic.
you move your hand.
Symbolic.
Yeah,
symbolic.
Same shit.
kind of cool.
But
But yeah, so it's a kalavelka, and he moves his hand in like a cross form, and then like fire starts.
okay. Which, as you do whisper, you notice quite a few heads cock your way as you're moving through the bushes there. However, it does explode out into fire, which lights up that whole area there. As it's more than just ready to tax, you guys can also do your bonus action or movement if you would like before we get to the real initiative.
Yeah, man.
It's a whole surprise round, yeah.
Ah, fuck, I can't hide on a bonus. Oh, hey, that was actually +2 damage, but he died anyway, so.
Yeah, he's fucking out. He
Dan moves
mine
to
is 2
right
damage.
here.
went out. Okay, stealth check if you're trying to stay hidden.
Oh, okay, sure.
And you don't need to rehide, Valentine. You're still hidden at this point.
Okay. Well, if I move, will I need to stealth?
If you move, you will need to re-stealth. Yeah. Because you had that arrow knocked, it just came flying out of the bushes. And nobody
Right.
actually saw it because they weren't even watching. The guy who you killed might have seen it for a half second, but not much good.
Well, I've got the great blaring shiny beacon of "Look, I'm here" right next to me, so I am gonna move back here behind the tree.
Okay.
Like press up against it for cover. So I'll stealth.
Yeah, so that gives you, I'll say 3/4 cover, +5 to your
Can-
AC currently.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
Victor
have to move over here actually.
did move a little bit. You can move a little more if you'd like.
Yeah, seeing that they probably noticed me.
And any bonus actions.
Is there like a tree or something in here that I can just like go behind?
The tree is right here.
Okay.
The trunk of the tree is right here.
So I'll go behind like the trunk of the tree.
Which
I
you
can
notice
move it.
Valentine is like directly behind it. And it only has room to cover one person.
Ooh.
Is it? I thought
If
you
you
said
stand
trunk
like
was
here, you might be covered from some of these people, but you're only going to get half cover. Valentine is like,
Yeah, I'm gonna go half cover.
okay, so move one more forward if you can.
This way?
Closer to Valentine here.
Okay.
Oh, he's right next to me again.
Yeah, as you break twigs, and you do see a few eyes look towards your bush, and then you hear, and he like shoves up by the tree right by you. He's like, we did it, you killed him.
I give him a fucking death glare.
Well, I didn't say anything when I walked up. Like,
That's just-
No, I
don't want
still
to
give
accept
you-
that.
That's just
I
in
still
your,
give you a fucking death glare.
with that, no bonus actions from anybody.
No, I don't have any.
Okay.
I don't have any idea.
You
Oh,
do-
do I? Hold
You
on.
guys did see all of their eyes snap towards Victor, though they did get distracted by the fire, quickly taking in the scene of their two
I don't.
dead friends. The oxen, as it was just simple arrows that killed their friends there, do stop dead before that fire lights, and they start heading over this way, down this path. With that, these guys are going to fire arrows at the one person that they know of.
Mhm.
Uh-oh.
Which you have half cover, which is +2 to AC.
Yeah, so that's 16.
+20. I fucked that way up. They do not have +20 to hit. I was like, wow, why are they 30 to hit, man? These are level 1s. Have been. There we go. Pull those. That's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
You take 5 piercing damage.
It's half my life, okay.
The second one here also shoots out, raising his crossbow, Dan, you see, and fires right into the ass end of his friend's horse here. Rears up, dumps him off prone now. And the horse is going to take off without its owner 40 feet this way. Arrow in its ass, taking 6 damage.
Oh.
And then the third one was a 10 to hit.
10 misses.
Okay.
It hits the tree.
Excellent. As they all start, Dan, you do notice they all start firing. Valentine, you hear an arrow go through the tree. You do watch an arrow kind of catch your friend Victor's arm there. And then you hear some commotion, a horse neighing out, and somebody being dumped to the ground. But that will be your turn.
Okay. I'll just whip around the corner, fire again at this man.
Okay. No problem.
Longbow. 14. Oof.
A 14 does hit. Go ahead, roll damage.
Oh, shit. So that's 9 points of damage?
9 with your +2 there. So as he's turning to get a better angle, you do catch him, and he also drops from his horse another. Oops, who was supposed to be deleted? Another arrow there, dropping him to the ground dead, right into his face. Perfect shot.
Perfect. And then I'm gonna break stealth.
Okay. Yeah, you're stealthy at this point, as
yeah.
they're all staring at that bush right now.
And I can't re-stealth because I don't have that as an action.
Mhm.
So I will. Is this tree rather thick? What do you think? Any cover?
You could maybe get half cover standing directly behind that trunk.
Okay, I will run over and stand directly behind that trunk.
So that's +2 rather than +5 to your AC.
And like a narrow tree trunk, it says on the cover thing, gives you half cover. But that's the rules, though. But yeah, I mean,
that's what I gave him. Half cover.
Yeah.
Your tree trunk is thicker, but it's not that thick. You have Valentine completely standing behind
yeah.
cover, so that's why you only had half cover. With that, Dan
is gonna move.
Watch Valentine break cover from your location up there, where you assume you're still stealthed, as nobody's looking at you.
Right. Dan is gonna move to about here.
Okay.
He's gonna notice the 3 bodies. He's gonna real quick mental math. There's only 3 fuckers left. Dan is gonna draw an arrow, knock it, but he's not gonna fire. He's gonna ready an action. He wants to wait to see what these 2 people do.
Okay.
Here's the hope ring, right?
Uh-huh.
One of them gets off, and one of them just leaves, and this guy gets up, or both of them leave, and this guy gets up. But either way, when 2 of them leave, like one of their buddies, Dan is gonna snipe that guy.
Okay. Got it. Holding your action, no bonus action. Victor.
I'm gonna position myself so that I have 3/4 cover.
Yeah, you can take over Valentine's spot there. Your arm on fucking fire. You know, +5 to your AC.
And before I move though, I'm just like breathe in, aim, and fire at one of the horse guys in the back because I can't really see the other guy.
Okay.
Chunk.
19 hits.
Oh, bad roll.
For
Your
2.
dex is 1?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're going for one of the 2 on the horses, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So you
And then,
to clip him barely in the shoulder, your heart pumping. As again, this is one of the first real battles you've seen, and the excitement's boiling through your blood, but your fucking arm hurts, and you do manage to barely catch him there. Anything else?
Not really. No.
Okay.
I don't really have anything else. No.
That will be back to their turn. Which, seeing 3 of their fucking partners there just fucked up like almost instantly. This guy regretting choices since he knows his friend's going to be pissed off there. Are both going to move their horses up to here. And you see both of them lean forward here. Whoa.
Oof.
And
What were they trying?
They pick up a case out of the back of the wagon, and as they pick it up, they're pulling it up. The guy on the right's helping him get it on the back of the guy on the left's fucking horse there. As they drop it, as it's almost all the way up, it clatters to the ground, still shut, but both of them are like, fuck it. This one is going to turn around and take off this way with his remaining movements.
Oh, he gets shot.
Okay. Go ahead, roll for an attack there.
Oof.
Oh, natural 20.
Excellent. As readied as ever, cool as a cucumber, another arrow. And just knocks him off his horse, which his horse is going to keep running as that's the last thing it was doing. Paste. Right there. His friend also is taking the fuck off, going a different way.
Yes, come to me, my child.
His remaining movement. This guy is going to fucking stand up with half his movement. Be like, hey, Ghost, wait! And run towards 5, 10, 15. He has just enough to mount this horse.
Didn't he get it from prone?
He did. Oh, you're right. So he does not. That's his extra 15. So he's there trying to mount that horse. He'll just use his action to mount the horse instead of the rest of his movement. No bonus action. Valentine.
Are the oxes moving?
The ox are not. They don't seem to really give a fuck. They moved away from the fire, but they're just kind of on there.
Guy getting on his horse gets shot.
Yeah.
16.
That hits.
That's 10 damage.
10 damage. Again, as he's crawling up his horse, you manage to catch him in the neck, and he just lays over the saddle of the horse, dead.
And now I will. 30 feet. Would you say this guy would have a clear vision of me if I ended up there? Not
Yeah.
stealthing?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll walk up there, longbow at my side. Surrender, and you don't die.
Excellent. Dan.
Dan is gonna walk out from cover. He's gonna approach right here.
Okay.
And he's gonna look to this guy and he's gonna say, "Roughnecks, send their regards." Does he say anything?
As he turns around, seeing Valentine. Look, I don't want to die. All right, it wasn't even my fucking plan. And he raises both his hands, still sitting on the horse.
It's a shame. That's the job. Dan's gonna shoot him. That's the job. I don't have advantage on this. 17.
17 hits for 11.
Damn.
As he raises both his hands, looking back at you, looks forward towards Valentine and just catches an arrow straight in the back of the neck. You watch his mouth open, some blood spits out, and he rolls forward off the horse. This horse is still charging away. Victor.
Wait.
That's all of them, isn't it?
It is, unless you guys want to kill the horses. Do you? Or
No.
No, I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
out of initiative, unless Victor, did you want to try to kill the horses or no?
No, I'm gonna like. No, I can't really do that. I'll just run up and try like to calm one of the horses.
Yeah, same. We're trying to recover as much.
You're not going to catch either of those horses. These.
What if
two
I do a? If I run up and do like.
Those horses are both freaked, as both their owners fucking just died on top of them, and they were already charging. These other two are calm,
Okay.
Yeah.
but these ones are going to fucking take off out of sight.
There's a rope there.
With more movement than you. Did you guys hide the rope? Because you didn't say you did.
Not really. But
Yeah, he hops right over it.
Did this guy not fucking hide the rope?
I didn't tie the rope. I tied
Yes.
it from some side to the
Yeah.
other.
Yeah, Dan is. Yeah, here's that horse go, and he's waiting for the trailing and the horse cry, and it doesn't happen, and he's like, "Wait, we had a rope there."
These two horses remain safe. The oxes are still chilling.
Chilling.
You guys are out of initiative. What would you like to do?
I would like to walk out and say, "Nice shot. That was a good one."
Well, that's how things are done.
Hey, what was that? 3 me, 3 you?
Yeah.
They I just like stumble around the tree, holding the arrow in my shoulder. It's like, fuck. I think
So
this is
how
how I
is-
do it. And I
how is-
rip the arrow out of my
No,
shoulder.
don't.
Come on now.
I wanna. Can I
Another
try to
one,
stop him?
not from your location, as he's just fucking like trying to do it like a band-aid from what he knows.
Victor.
You do take another 2 damage there, as
Yeah.
blood just shoots from the fucking wound, and like, holy, you almost pass out just from the fucking pain. But like, you're trying to hold it together in front of your newfound companions.
Victor.
I run over to him and try to patch up the wound. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Just pulling an arrow out like that?
Make a
Yeah.
roll check.
Listen, Victor, we understand your trepidation and your excitement on your first job, but that don't mean you have to, bleed yourself for us.
You are able to like rip out spare cloth out of your medicine kit there and patch him up, stop the bleeding. Yeah.
Right. Next time you get shot, let me take a look at it and take it out the safe way. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Jesus.
do
Next
that.
time.
Dan
And
is
next
gonna-
time, pull your weight with the shooting.
Oh, I did hit one though.
Aye, like a mosquito hits a meat bag. You
Yeah,
know, it
Dan's
was a
working
nice
on
sting.
the equipment. He puts that crate back on because.
Strength quickly. Roll heavy.
Oh shit! It's heavy. Okay,
Oh,
Dan's gonna fucking wait.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk over. Right,
This-
what do we got?
Well, this thing was real fucking heavy to the point of where I saw that 2 of them couldn't even fucking lift it, and they dropped it, taking it out of the damn carriage.
All right, come on, let's lift it.
Yeah, let's
Yeah, I'll help too.
Well, yeah, between the three of you, I mean, it's heavy, but it's not that heavy. You're able to lift it back into the back of the carriage.
I would like to jump up and open it with my axe.
Okay. Yeah.
as a
listen.
pry.
It is
Hey,
locked.
Valentine, relax. Let's get off this road, safe, secluded place, and go over our score. But we're looking for keys on these folks.
You're right. I didn't know what I was thinking.
Oh, Valentine, you're good with the axe. We need their left hands, don't we?
Very correct.
All right. Yes. I'll start harvesting left hands and badges.
Okay.
Dan's looking for keys.
I'll get these horses together and like tie them to the carriage so they are next to it, and then go look through the bodies if they're anything.
And you guys are trying to do this quick, I assume.
Yeah.
So Dan,
I would like to
make 5 investigation checks. Victor, make 1 as you get to one body before Dan does.
Yeah, and I'm
So
like
investigation
a little
or
bit
5?
squeamish.
Damn.
Beautiful. You do
Wow.
find keys on the driver here. Victor,
I'll get this guy.
obviously you don't find the keys. You do find short swords on all of them.
Oh, let me write this out. Text. 7
I'll take a sword.
Yeah, so there's Dan, you find 5 short swords. Victor, you find 1.
I'll just write out my own shit.
There's a scabbard and stuff too.
Yeah, it does have a scabbard with it. Dan, you find 5, 10, 15, 20. You find 15 arrows and 5 bolts.
Oh yeah, I'd shout over my shoulder. Collect my arrows if you would.
Yeah, on it.
So with that, if you're harvesting the ones out of them, you're also able to pick up 5 more arrows from the ones that are able to be recovered between the 2 of you.
Oh, okay. So I'll take the hit. I'll take the hit with arrows.
All right. Well, mine are wrapped with like some green material.
Victor, on yours, you're able to find 5 more arrows.
Okay.
And a bow. Dan,
Mhm.
4 bows and a crossbow.
Oh, short bows?
4 short bows and a crossbow. A light crossbow.
Light.
A light crossbow.
And there's like a bow, normal bow.
Normal bow.
Short bow. Yeah.
Dan, you're able to find 8 gold pieces, 15 copper, and 5 silver.
Okay.
Valentine, you're easily able to find and collect all 6 hands, all 6 raven badges.
Yeah, you see Valentine just really easily, just expertly carving off these hands. You see it, and you see someone practiced in the art of dismembering people.
Yeah. Dan would like to re-roll the 12 if possible.
With
do
what?
any?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do any of one of you need this short bow or arrows?
I'll take the 12.
Victor, also real quick, that 136 there, that's gold, silver, copper that you find on your guy.
Me?
Yeah, 1 gold,
136,
silver, 6 copper. Yep. That's all you guys are able to find really quickly going through these bodies. And
so 1 gold, 3 silver,
6 copper.
Okay, that's a lot actually.
I had no keys on any of these people?
No, you found the keys on the first guy that
on the keys. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Do any of you need more arrows and a bow?
We can distribute later. Dan says, I got the keys, let's go.
Drag the bodies off the road.
Yeah, Dan is gonna...
I'll say during your hand removing and badge gathering, you were able to cut off a hand, grab the badge, drag him off the road, go to the next, do the same thing as they're in front of you.
Once I've got them in a nice little pile, could I place them in an area with a little clearing?
Yeah, you want to take them back to where you guys were camping, maybe?
Yeah. If I can drag them back there, that would be nice.
Yeah, you can do that.
A little clearing by the river, and then I'd soak them in one of the whiskey bottles, and then light the Molotov and burn them.
Okay.
He's
Okay.
a smart boy, this one. Do
And
I
the
see the fire?
does go out. You do see a new fire starting just as you're finishing up looting the last guy, and he's dragging it off.
Well, I'll be damned.
Right.
Do any of you know how to drive a wagon?
Yes, I
I
do.
do.
Let's go. Yeah.
Okay, then don't need to do it.
Victor, you mount your horse.
Mhm.
You guys are getting on the wagon. Where are you going with it?
I'd say we travel a ways, get off the main road, scope out our score, dump the things we don't need to, and then head back to town.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sounds like a good plan. Dan would like to use his knowledge of the area to just find a secluded place that isn't also monster infested, but is off the road and isn't traveled.
I would like to help with my ranger abilities.
How detailed is the map of Arnell?
You don't have one. So I just
I
showed you that just to show them
do-
where the main. Oh, you do
I
have.
have one. I have one.
So yeah,
Yes,
it
one.
would be completely accurate.
Yeah. How detailed of the area is it? Like just
Not
That's the thing.
very.
nah. Okay.
This is what you got. You guys are in this tiny section of forest here that lasts for about 12 miles.
So they were on their way to.
They were coming from the
Cardale.
capital, Shea Cardell, down
Yeah.
to the city that you guys are staying in, Catharon, down here.
So it wouldn't behoove us to go to Catherine.
You need to bring the shit back to Catherine.
We're
Yeah,
going
yeah.
back to Catherine.
Yeah, but not the whole. We can't like go in with the wagon and everything.
No,
No,
we're gonna
we're
take the stuff that we need, and then we're gonna burn the wagon.
Yeah,
Okay.
you guys know about an hour and a half back, there was another nice little clearing similar to this one, a little bit off the road where you guys stopped, took a piss, that kind of thing.
We're gonna stop there.
You're able to
Yeah.
head back there. No incidences on the way back there.
Do you want the horses?
Yes, I would not like to walk.
Or
All
do
the way
you,
back
I was thinking like you could sell them, they are worth some.
Yeah, I think that horse
The
is
same with
mine.
the oxen. I don't know the market price for oxen.
We
though.
will. Do you want it? You gonna sell it?
No, I don't need oxen.
Okay. Thank you.
I would like
for the advice.
I would like if we are we in the clearing? Like,
Yeah, are we
loot?
there?
Made it,
Okay.
Victor did tie up the horses, so they came along regardless. They're tied.
Okay.
Whew.
They're
I would like-
the wagon.
If neither of you object, I would like to slaughter one of the oxen.
No, I'm completely fine with that. In fact, I'd probably recommend slaughtering both, just not here. Take them a ways out.
I am not silly. We'll do it. I'll
That's
do
a
it.
lot of meat, though.
I'm not going to be able to take all of it, but
Of course. We'll take what
Wolves
we
will
need.
have a field day.
Is it necessary?
And if anything, we'll just bury or hide the other stuff. The wagon itself can burn, but
Mm-hmm.
seems like it. If we ever need more gear and there's more gear to go around, only the three of us know where this place is even located. Hidden store and all.
It's a good plan.
Okay.
Right. Let's open these fucking boxes.
Yeah, Dan brings out the keys and is gonna start unlocking.
As you all gather around excitedly,
Dan is gonna look for traps because that's also a thing.
I would like to assist.
yes, please.
Investigation.
Investigation at advantage as Valentine helps you.
He is on these boxes, making sure they're not gonna fucking explode by just opening them with like a string or some shit.
So the lock does look trapped. You can tell that it leads to something inside, though you're not quite sure what. With that 22 investigation, go ahead and make a sleight of hand if you'd like to try to disable that.
Oh jeez, it's fucking trapped.
Would you like me to disable it?
Yes, please. Can you
All
do
right.
that? Well,
I'm pretty decent at disabling traps, but I would appreciate a hand if you can give it.
I'd
I'm going to
I
say this
very
room
much
area is too small. One person check.
I'd very much
One
like
person.
to, but I have no clue how to help you out, sadly, with something this small.
All right.
But
Let's
at
try.
least do it over there, so if you explode, you don't kill us too.
Well, it's a heavy box, so you move
Yeah.
away.
Hey,
Well,
you-
that's yeah, okay. good point. Yeah, I'm gonna back away.
Right. Point of fact, we took it away from the wagon. It's
Yeah.
like
Okay.
15 meters away from the wagon before I try to disarm it.
Okay.
Wait a second. Wouldn't you say that if they were going to use the key, it wouldn't set the trap off?
Honestly, I don't want to take.
Do investigation. You're guessing this was like a secondary measure set up by whoever shipped the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So yeah,
You think
listen.
he would not disable it.
So yeah, here's the thing, right? Folks who already go to great lengths to make sure their shit is nice and tight don't give a single fuck of paying the extra mile of 2 or 3 or 4 fail safes so that just in case a dipshit gets a fucking key, that they die opening the thing.
All right. Sure.
That wasn't aggressive. That was just
No.
my experience.
I understand. I will. My hands will once again split into all these different appendages.
Yeah.
Right. Let's give it a go. It's not bad.
What you got?
18.
18. You are able, as both Victor and Dan, from like 15 feet away, but trying to look at what you're doing.
Yeah.
You are able to like grab the key, put it in, turn it halfway, snip the rope, use your other like the little pliers that came out of your pinky, grabs the rope before it gets like sucked into the box, and with your other hand you turn the key and open it. Slowly put the rope down, releasing the trigger that was on there so that it does not explode.
All right. What's in there, first of all, before I call him over?
Inside, you see the thing that it was attached to. It's a little black ball. You can't quite tell what it is. Has a little like tip, kind of like a Christmas ornament. Like it goes up into a little tip. Other than that, it's a circular black ball.
Right.
You also find what you would recognize as probably you've seen him before. There's 40 musket balls in here.
Okay.
4 bags of black powder.
Okay.
And lined up.
You hear Valentine saying this.
Oh shit. Yeah, Dan's approaching now.
Yeah.
Because he didn't explode.
And Victor is giddily approaching too.
In the middle, you see things that you've seen. You saw it in the war a couple times. You've rarely seen them used, any of you, as all 3 of you approach. But there are 3 handguns lined up in the middle of this, all with on the handles are all nice wood engraved with small gems in them.
Guns. Fucking guns.
Oh man. Dan is like a giddy kid. And then the other adult part is like, oh shit, who the fuck did we just take this from?
Dan, make an investigation check.
Yeah. He's getting the fucking tinglies like, oh god, who the fuck could have? Just speculation.
What you got?
Is
18.
there any? How
You would
do
recognize that small ball. You've seen one of your, I won't name names, but one of your old friends make this. This is like a hand bomb type deal. You stick a wick in there, which he did disable, and light the wick, and it'll give you a few seconds before it fucking explodes.
Oh yeah, Dan kind of goes over and looks at it, and then looks at the fucking black ball and says, "Oh God, what? Oh fuck, that's there."
What's wrong?
Okay, yeah. So listen, if all these other crates have that, and he's gonna point to the black spheric Christmas ornament.
There's only one crate.
Oh, there's only one crate.
there's no more crates.
Oh, I thought there were more.
No, there's one large crate.
Well, yeah, he'll say, "I'll be damned." He picks it up and says, "So, here's the thing. You know what this is?" He looks to either of you two.
That's a hand bomb, if I remember correctly. It's something you throw and it goes boom.
I've made a few of those.
Good. We're on the same page of what would have happened if we had, screwed up.
Yeah, that would have hurt.
Yeah. Would have wasted
So
his fucking
I think is the one who risked his life to disarm it. I should get it.
Don't start. We split it.
Aye, split that
No.
one with me.
What
We
one?
don't split the bomb, do we?
The bomb?
No, give me the bomb.
If you want it.
But
I could definitely
this-
find use for it.
I'll pick up one of the guns, like the handguns.
Okay.
Is there like any emblems or anything on them? They're like engraved and stuff, aren't they?
They're not. It's just very fine wood that's carved
Mhm.
for the handles.
Yeah.
They look nicely made. The steel shines. All three of you with your tinkering, tech-loving selves are like giddy over just finding these. This
Yeah.
is-
What?
Yeah, I'm holding it up like marvelously, like marveling at it a bit.
There are they look like they were also made for style. There are small gems. You see like an emerald in one. One has 2 emeralds. One has 2 rubies. One has 2 sapphires. Red. and
Oh,
green.
jeez.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's engraved. It's set into the wood, engraved hand pieces.
Okay, well, looky here. I'm gonna tell you guys this once. You can have first pick of the gun because first thing I'm gonna do when like getting back is getting all that shit and fancy stuff off of my gun. So
Right.
you can choose which gem, which which whatever colors your fancy. I'll let you have first choice because I don't actually give a shit.
Well, what? First of all, what sort of gun are we looking at? Like, is it it's a musket, like a fucking flintlock?
Pistol.
Yeah, flintlock
Flint-
pistols. Correct.
Flintlocks. All right. Well, I'll pick up the remaining 2 guns. One of them's the emerald one, and one of them's I don't know. Which one did you pick up, Victor?
Red or blue?
I go for blue.
Okay.
Okay, I'll pick up the
But-
red one as well.
If
Yeah, it's all preference now, I guess.
Well,
These are considered pistols as far as mechanics.
right.
These are
Yeah.
what? Flintlock pistols?
Pistols.
Yes.
Yeah, pistols. So that's 1d10 piercing, 60,
Oh.
40 range, and reload 4, misfire 1.
Wait, these are custom pistols. Whoa, holy shit.
Oh boy.
1D10,
Victor.
reload 4.
Yes.
Oh boy.
He doesn't care. I'm taking the green, red or blue.
I can take the red one. It matches my family's colors.
All right, I'll switch him his gun.
Okay.
And I'll well, can I tell if it's loaded without staring down the barrel?
Can Dan, as he's looking down this pistol, tell if it's loaded due to his, past training?
You've never held one of these, but go ahead, both of you make investigation checks. You've seen them. You know what they are.
There it is.
Personally held one. You can both tell that they are currently loaded.
Oh, shite. They are loaded. Good thing. I was about to toss that to you. I
Yeah.
gently hand you your firearm,
As
the
long
red
as
one.
as long as you don't flip the hammer up, you should be okay. The hammer with the flint,
You know much about guns.
I know the technical details.
Well, I can't wait to take this thing apart.
Or not all the technical details. I know some of them.
Yeah, well, they just shoot people real good and kill real good, and that's really all I care about.
Hey,
Just above and beyond.
Dan,
Yeah.
I feel like a scoundrel such as yourself would draw some interested glances carrying a fancy pistol to get the gems removed off it to a store person, So, I'll make you a deal. I'm going to experiment with my gun, take it apart, see how it works, put it back together, that sort of thing. I could
Right.
probably take all your fancy bits off for you, if you like.
As much as I'd appreciate the favor, I'm just fine going to a jeweler and making sure they don't destroy the gem in the process so I can then sell them. So I can
not gonna
then.
Destroy the gems. Do you think I'm stupid?
No, I just think there are like people who is their one profession is making sure gems come out and stay completely like undamaged.
Well, all right. Well, you're the one who's going to draw a lot of attention carrying a fancy gun.
Do you think
They're
I'm
not-
going to carry it out in the open?
No, but you're gonna hand it to the jeweler who's gonna think, where did this dirty Daniel type fella get a gun like this?
He is gonna wonder that, but my contacts are my own. But thank you for
Fine.
the concern.
Hey, I'm just looking out for my newfound
many-
friends.
How many musket balls are there in the?
You got 40
Just-
musket balls total, plus you each have 4 in your gun.
4 in the gun?
Yeah.
Damn, that's a lot to hold on a flint.
You have to shoot 4 times before you need to reload. It takes an attack action to reload. And then you have 4 bags of black powder.
Okay.
You guys are going to have to play with these guns during your short rests. You're going to have to shoot them in the field, and you will earn proficiency eventually. Taking it apart, putting it back together will help out a lot with that.
Yeah.
I want to see him if he takes out his gems first, how good of a job he does. Because if he actually does a good job, I'll let him do mine. But
Yeah, I'm assuming you're doing this later, though.
yeah,
So-
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Once we get to a safe, enclosed position.
Split up the rest of that, and then you have 1 bomb.
Do we through the process of training, do we spend like 10 ammo and a bag of black powder getting proficiency?
Through the training, you would spend. I mean, it's going to take you a while to figure out how everything works, but you will spend ammo and stuff doing that. But we'll get to that when you actually start training.
Oh,
Just okay. So is it going to be like an event, like we have to progress through gameplay, sort of thing?
Yeah, you'll
Okay.
you progress, and we'll assume that you're playing with them during your short rests, that kind of thing. Let me know when you take it apart, because obviously you'll need checks for that. But
Yeah. Right. As far as black powder and pellets go, how do we want to do it?
Like
that is a great question.
1 bag of powder each at least.
Aye, of course. But then there's 1 bag left over.
Yes. Do you? You said you're good with bombs. You make them yourselves.
I've made some in my time. I used to run a tinkerer's shop back where I'm from.
Okay, how about this, right? One person gets 10 extra rounds, one person gets the bomb itself, and one person gets the bag of black powder.
I'll take the bag of black powder if that's the deal.
Well,
Victor?
I'll take
Bomb
the
or the
extra rounds then.
Understood. I'll take this bomb. And Dan knows how, like, what
So
sets
that's
us
20
off,
rounds.
right?
yeah, looking at it, and with Valentine's explanation, you can see what is when you opened the box, it struck a piece of flint, which lit the short, tiny wick in there. So you're going to need to re-wick this bomb to use it, because the wick that was in there was set up to light and ignite almost immediately.
Oof.
So you're going to need to re-wick it. He's already disarmed the old wick from it.
Right.
From what you guys have all seen and you can put together, it's a bigger bomb than most of you have seen. It probably causes a nasty fucking explosion.
Can I tell?
Now that I
Sorry.
think about it, it actually, I need to get back used to having level 1 characters. Might have caused a nasty enough explosion to kill Valentine outright.
Oh,
It was a nasty
jeez.
fucking explosion.
That's what I.
Oh, fuck me. Okay, that's good. I fucking 18'd that.
It did have a low DC on there, but still.
All right.
Yeah, you need to re-wick it regardless.
Can I tell how good craft it is?
Oh, it's made very nicely. This was
better
not
than me?
hastily done. You could do this, but it's not something anybody
I
did
do
in
often.
haste. It's not something you did in haste. Like, the ball is like perfectly circular, almost impossible to do without magic, right? Any kind of tinkering, building without very fine tools, you're not going to get that perfect circle shape.
Right.
I don't see any machine marks on it. Pure black metal. It was made very nicely, as are the guns.
Well. That's a very fine bomb. These are very fine guns. Someone's going to be missing this. I suggest you hide them.
Very.
What's the bonus for attack and stuff? Is it dex and then proficiency later?
You don't want to have proficiency yet.
Yeah, later.
Yeah. So
later,
right now
yes.
it's the D20 plus your dex.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, or any other features that apply, which I do have.
Attack, dex, not proficient. Damage. It was a 1d10.
Yeah, 1d10. I'm also gonna
Alrighty.
you guys find on the wagon a bottle of whiskey.
Ooh.
You find 15 more arrows. And remember, you don't have bags of holding, so I need weight being tracked.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna.
Right. Well,
do
what's
that.
the weight of a handgun and a bag of black powder and some musket rounds?
Handguns are 3 pounds each.
3.
Powder is like half a pound each. The musket balls don't even worry about.
Shit.
Bomb?
How do I put a half in this thing?
0.5.
0.5.
Yeah.
I think that minused it. No. Hold on. Let me. I'll figure it out. Don't worry. Continue.
Okay. And you all do have backpacks, which remember, normal backpacks I think are minus 50 weight. So it gives you 50 more weight that you can carry.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Real quick, I didn't actually do this because I fucking need to get on doing this. When Dan initially stealthed and was ready, he had put up his scarf over his face and nose, so he just had his eyes.
Oh, I would.
Remember to do that.
Sorry.
10
I would
rations.
like to slaughter the oxen as well.
Yeah, not hard. They're tied to the wagon. Not very smart beasts. You can kill them both pretty easy.
And harvest, please.
Yeah, that's going to be just a simple
Sleight of hands.
nature check for me. What are you trying to harvest?
Well, meat.
Just the meat? Yeah, just sleight of hand.
Okay, 2 of those. Not bad.
Yeah, I'll say you gather as much meat as you would like to carry between those 2 big ass beasts.
Should we just convert like raw food into rations, or?
No. Put in like actual raw meat because you'll have to cook it.
Okay.
At a point, and it's going to expire, which rations don't. So.
How much does one of these pieces of meat weigh?
It's like I said, it's up to you. As much weight as you would like to carry, you can get.
Okay.
You
Okay.
can get more
Oxen
meat than you can carry off this bitch. So as much as you want to take is yours.
All right.
I can put the 5 arrows I have with those 15 arrows, and then so that becomes 20 for a.
Well, you use bolts, don't you?
Yeah.
I think it's saying for you guys to take.
I can
Oh.
so I can take the 20 arrows there instead of 15.
I need to get a fucking weight on this. Oh, 59 pounds on Explorer's pack.
Does anyone have bolts left over that they don't need?
Yeah, I'm gonna start dividing this amongst us.
Divide
I
it up.
have 5 bolts. You can have.
Okay.
You can have a light crossbow too, extra. Because, please.
Don't really need it, but I can take it if you don't want it yourself.
Just in case the other one breaks.
And yeah, I'm not gonna use it. So let me take that off.
Okay.
I got some. I'll give Victor 7 arrows.
Did you mean me or Victor?
Yeah, I did. Sorry, Valentine.
2 Bs. This is going to be the Victor
exactly.
Max.
Yeah. I give you
10
7
arrows, you said?
7.
7. Gotcha.
I'll give you 2 short bows if you want them.
Fuck. I need to look up what the carrying capacity is.
Yeah. At which point, yeah, I'm gonna sell these, but
Your strength.
it's, yeah,
15 times my strength, like value.
yeah. So score
What's your strength
Score.
150. You have 150 carrying capacity.
150 carrying capacity, and then another rig backpack 50.
Strength, yeah.
Well, I have a 10 in strength,
So that's 100 pounds.
so 100 pounds, and then plus 50 from the back.
No. Sorry, it's Jesus Christ.
150.
15 is 150 minus
Okay.
50, so you have 200 total pounds with your backpack that you can carry.
Okay. I'll take one of the short bows then.
Okay, cool. And then he'll offer you short swords. When do you want?
I'll take one of those as well.
Okay, and then he will give each of you. Well, he's gonna give 2 gold to Victor, and he'll give 3 gold to Valentine.
Thank you.
He will then split the copper evenly, so each of you get 5.
I wouldn't even bother taking the copper.
Okay, so does Victor want copper?
Victor? Ronnie?
Yeah, what?
Copper. Do you want copper?
No.
Okay. And he will give each of you 2 silver.
Okay. Cool.
Did you guys finish divvying up the bombs, black powder, all that?
Yeah. This was
Yeah.
including also loot I got, yeah.
Are you guys done divvying? Everybody has their own ship marked down?
I believe so.
Do we need weights on it quick?
By the way.
And remember, it is under carrying capacity under the handouts, but equipped armor and weapons weigh nothing.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. That's good to know.
What fucking Jesus. The pistol damage is just 1d10 straight, no dex.
It's still plus desks.
Okay.
Does it damage plus dex too?
Yeah, damage is plus dex. Yep.
Oh wow, that's perfect. That was not me actually firing, it's just testing the thing.
Yep. Good thing.
God damn. Alright. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, I should add that it's 4 rounds, 1
Yeah,
misfire.
make sure you know that you, on top of whatever musket balls you took, you do have 4 in your gun.
Oh yeah. So 14 musket rounds I'll just put.
I wonder how that works.
Oh man, okay. Inventory management, I love it.
Excellent.
Totally fine.
Nobody else needs weights on anything. You guys have everything divvied up correctly. Who got the bomb out of curiosity?
Dan did.
Okay.
Damn.
So we'll just leave the carriage here. You don't actually need to burn it.
That's 1 pound on the whiskey.
1 pound on whiskey.
Yeah.
And same with fire bottles.
The fire bottles, yeah, you're 1 pound on each of those bottles also. that you
Okay.
took.
Real quick, it says 150G and then 4G. What does that mean?
Where?
Pistol
150G.
150G, 4G 20.
Nor that shit.
That's
Just
4G and 20, right?
that is something else.
Okay.
1d10 piercing, weighs 3 pounds, reload 4, misfire 1.
Cool.
Worth a lot more than 150 gold.
Oh shit. Okay.
Reload
Is it-
4, misfire 1. Where do I put that? Probably description.
Yeah.
For that.
How big is the gun? Is it like 20 inches long?
No, not quite that long. You're looking probably at like 12 from hammer to end of barrel.
12 inches.
Yeah.
From hammer to end the barrel now.
From
Okay.
hammer to end of barrel, yeah.
So with the with the handle, then it's like
Cool.
Well,
16.
Hammer like sticks out the back. So 12 total in length.
What the fuck?
handle
What
comes
kind of gun is this? I thought it was a flintlock.
It's a fantasy gun.
Fancy.
Yeah, it's a fantasy gun. So this is a
Look-
flintlock.
It works like
It
a
just-
flintlock, but it isn't.
It works like a flintlock, correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so right,
So since
that's
it
a
is
good job.
late,
Yeah.
for brevity's sake, I'll say, is there anything you wanted to do other than go back to your friend?
No.
I will set the carriage on fire, but
Yeah.
after that,
So that's your second fire bottle down, right? You only have 1 left.
yeah, I only have 1 left.
If there's nothing else you guys wanted to do, you do make it back to the Harvest Inn Tavern in about a day. You're all pretty tired again, except for our buddy Valentine there. You are able to
Striding ahead.
jerk on again. As you guys, it is, we'll say midnight again or so. Produce the 6 raven badges and 6 hands. He takes one of the badges and inspects it over. Looks up at you guys, sees your shoulder. You all right there, Victor?
Yes. Prestidigitate away the blood from the armor. Yes, I'm all right.
Well, I didn't promise you anything. I hope you got something good out of that tech box, but y'all did fucking good. This means the world to me knowing those fucking 6 bastards are dead. And take this too. And he slides 5 gold to each of you.
Oh, thanks,
All
friend.
right. Thank you.
You know, I was planning on wringing your throat about a day into the travel when I knew just how green our new hand was, but you know, he ain't all bad.
I'm glad you could see it that way.
Everyone gets a start somewhere.
I need all 3 of you to make perception checks, please.
I have hidden my gun.
Okay.
Yeah, same. It's in my bag.
Wow, dude.
I will re-roll that with my last luck point.
Okay.
Your one?
My luck point, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have my gun on me.
No, that's fine. Still make a perception for me.
Yep.
Okay. As you guys are talking, the barman drops to the ground behind you.
Dan
The guy
is going to
you
try and
were
find
talking
cover.
to drops to the ground.
Oh.
Dan, you drop to the ground.
Oh. Jeez.
Victor, you drop to the ground.
Okay.
I pull out my bow.
Real quick, as you reach for your bow there, Valentine.
Yeah.
You see 6 men in black robes step forward.
Oh, jeez.
2 of them come from upstairs. 2 of them were sitting at a table chatting, and 2 more you didn't even see as they all step forward. Not the sleepy type, are we?
No. But I'll pretend if you ask nicely.
Yeah, good choice. And he throws forward some rope and a bandana. Go ahead, tie your legs up there. Put that bandana over your eyes.
Yeah, you know,
I
I'm a
will-
film.
I will do as he says.
And as you tie yourself up, you feel him come forward and tink tink 2 manacles on your arms as they retie a second bandana over your head. You feel weightless as you are carried up and out of the bar. That is where we will end tonight's session.
Damn.
Oh my God.
We were too young.
Straight up, everyone just collapses around me. and I reach for my bow and suddenly 6 guys in front of me. Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Like Romero at the Mountain Pass with all those people casting sleep.
Yeah.
Same shit.
Oh man, that was good.
Yeah, like that.
How'd you guys like session 0? Good shit.
Oh,
That, yeah, man. What a great dynamic of the new
Yeah.
boy, the robot, and the scoundrel.
Like I said, it's not even just you 3. Everybody's characters are this fucking good, man. I love it. I love
it was a great first showing as well. We annihilated them.
That went so fucking well.
Good job on your traps. Excellent job taking the surprise round. Perfect. Excellent job beating the shit out of 5e's CR. No problem.
I have a couple questions.
Mhm.
Who are the next one shots? Brian and
Brian and Ronnie. So next week, we're not playing for you guys.
yeah.
I will do session 0 for the other 3. The week after will be Ronnie's. The week after will be Brian's. And then the 7th of February will be session 1.
I mean, I kind of want to just like keep playing. I want to,
What a new happens.
but I don't want to like. I'm not trying to shit on you, Ronnie, at all. You know.
And like I said, because we talked to Gail about this too,
Mhm.
Oh, true.
I can't
She has.
because I can't. We're going into inventory at work, and I already promised I
Right.
would help. So Paul and me are going to be working Thursday nights for the next 2 weeks.
hmm
So after the 17th, so we won't be there anyway.
Okay. Never mind.
I also really want to start playing, but it is what it is.
Second
Hey, man.
question: did we get an EXP?
Milestones, right?
We're doing
Oh,
milestone.
milestone.
Yeah.
Right.
What is it to level 1? 300?
Yeah.
I'll say you guys, because I'll give you XP just so you know how far along you are.
Right.
I'll say you guys both all three pick up 50 XP each.
Ooh,
Yeah.
this is a slow game, boys.
Or session 1's encounter is really big.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is the XP? There's no XP thing anymore. Whatever.
There is
For
I don't-
you,
before.
you sleepless fuck, you are
Yeah.
in for a while out of town. You are then placed and manacled on hardwood, and you hear a lock sling shut behind you. And then that's where we'll pick up on session 1.
If Dan wakes up, he'd be like, "Hello." Does Valentine respond?
You do not wake up yet.
Oh, damn.
And if,
Would've been like-
he would not say a word.
Oh, damn it! You fucking cook.
Well, we'll pick that up next time.
Yeah.
That's
God,
Yeah.
session 1.
was it 17th of fucking February?
The 17th of January for session 1.
Oh, really?
17th of
Sorry, the
January.
17th of January is session 0, part 2.
Yeah, 7th of February.
7th of February.
7th of February.
90%
Oh,
sure.
a month.
That will be session 1, and then unfortunately, you guys are gonna have to wait 2 weeks for session 2. Because
Yeah.
14th of February is Thursday, and I will not be here.
2 weeks after session 2?
One.
Well, session
and then
1?
the next
Yeah,
one.
you have session 1. The next week we will not play. The week after will be session 2, and from there it should continue normally.
Oh, man, dude. You're teasing me, Josh. Okay. Cool. I gotta go sneak into my house to see if I can eat something. I'll see you guys
Yeah.
later.
All right, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go eat
yeah.
breakfast too.
Have a good few weeks. Record your one shots if you would, so I can listen to them.
Gold. We'll see. We'll figure it out.
Hoping as a character, and I'd like to be pushing because Dirty Dan's a fighter to take more short rests. I don't want to have to save action surge for the crucial moment, and then there's actually just 2 fights. Just I'm gonna blow it, and then how about we take a break?
Yeah,
We'd like to rest for sure.
and Victor would probably like to rest now and then too, isn't?
Yeah. So what class are you? Wizard?
Nope.
Huh.
Tinkerer.
Tinker. Oh, was it? Is it a Is it a? It's not artificer, right? No.
No, but I can be a Tinkerer artificer.
Is it that custom one I showed you?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That's cool. Yeah. He's a ranger. I thought he was gonna be a fighter. Valentine.
I was gonna be Matt Mercer's gunslinger, and then I changed my mind to your gunslinger that you sent me.
Yeah.
And then I looked at Revised Ranger, and I actually just fell in love with it.
Some say it's too strong, but I got a revised ranger.
I like it's just, it looks so good, and the new ranger spells and the conclaves, they're from, I think it's Xanathars.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if I want to tell. I'm not going to tell you what conclave I'm going, but I'm really excited.
I already know what path I'm going down, and anybody who's fucking interacted with Dirty Dan knows what subclass he's going down, at least in my subclass. Because within my subclass, there's a choose your subclass also.
You said you were a fighter.
Yes.
I have no idea.
It's something I sent you.
Swashbuck-
Oh.
You remember that?
Oh shit. I don't remember it, but I'm sure I have proof of that.
You do. I'm pretty sure I sent you the PDF. Yeah. He's going down a
You're
set path.
before session.
Oh.
Shit, yeah, I need to fucking send that email out. But yeah, I don't want to have to be Shadow Man.
I don't know if I had anything else for Kirk or Ronnie to do.
I've still got to do some like just background RP with friends and shit.
I have
Um,
to.
Finish that up for me.
I have to get you the story,
Yes, the
another
rest.
story,
Yeah.
and I got to flesh out some more just what he's done, just examples, which I should have fun with.
And Ronnie, are you done?
I'm done with.
I think you're done with your character building.
Yeah, I think I am.
Yeah, as long as you took the mundane items that we talked about, we got everything else. You rolled luck, you're good.
Mhm.
Cool. And
I do have a question, Josh,
Yes.
about the Warforged number. I don't think we said what my number was, right?
The one you message me?
Yeah, the one I messaged you, we didn't say it. You guys don't know what my number is, right?
Yeah, no, they did not. So you can
Your
just,
AC?
like
No, my my
I
Warforged.
assumed that was under your cloak, your hooded cloak.
Okay. Yeah. Just out of curiosity, is the first number in that number like the generation?
Yeah, it's the generation that they're making.
Okay.
Correct.
Cool. Cool beans.
Cool.
All right, I'll see you guys whenever. Bye.
See you all in like 3 weeks.
Yeah. See you, boys.
Have a good night.
Night.